So they
For
wanted to
looking
raise.
like a regular
So I
shit.
came up with this idea, and I was like, "Look, the ice bucket challenge, such a simple thing, raised $50 million."
Are we recording? Okay, can I tell you the challenge I wanted to do?
Do you have
We're
the
talking
whiskey?
about
the whiskey.
challenges.
What's up, bro?
We're talking about challenges and raising awareness.
And then we're gonna
it
drink
better
some
be
whiskey.
good. I drink only really good whiskey, dude.
It's only in travel mugs.
Oh, but was it good
This
whiskey?
is so
No,
cool.
no, it really is. So wait, I wanted to
alcoholic
do,
now.
you know, like I get obsessed with promo shit for Instagram. I wanted to do the ice carrot challenge, where you sit and it's shot from here up. I go, hey, it's Bert Kreischer. I'm gonna put an ice carrot up my asshole right now. And then, you don't do it, but you see the look on the person's eyes. I go, all right, here we go. And it's who can make it believable the most. Like,
That's pretty funny.
And then you
Ice
get to the
carrot.
end, you're like, okay, I'm doing this for the awareness of the ice carrot
Pretty
challenge.
funny.
I had a friend of mine who said he's been in a long-term relationship, and he goes, I just having sex with my girl is just not doing it for me anymore. So I got to think of sick shit now just to get it going. I go, yeah. And he goes, I know, man. And like, I got to sit there and I'm thinking about getting fucked in the ass. Or,
Oh, wow.
swear to God, I went,
Shut up.
I went,
Your friend's definitely
wait a minute.
Oh, your friend's Hugh Jackman.
How's that? Yeah, how's that keeping your dong hard? I was like, that's
I
deep
gotta
shit.
think about getting fucked in the
I
ass.
swear to God, I went, huh. Yeah,
That's
interesting. That's not what
strange.
that's actually not what would get my pony
Your
you know,
pony?
fucking.
Yeah,
This is what I got. This is what I got whiskey wise. I've got these travel
Well,
bottles.
you know
They're
what?
From an airplane
That's
flight.
regular whiskey. I'm not drinking.
I will definitely
Okay,
drink it.
okay. I'm not gonna twist your arm. I'll definitely drink.
I
yours.
have an 18-year-old
Let's do
whiskey
it.
at home. You should have told me.
I did not know you were gonna say whiskey. I got an 18-year-old. Huh? Wait, what? What?
Wait, huh?
Yeah. I got it.
What would you rather have?
What would you rather have? An 18-year-old dancer?
You can do both, though.
Dude, I want to fuck a dancer. I'm never going to because I'm fucking married, but I would love to fuck a dancer. Like a
What kind of
legit
dancer? Like a J-Lo
hip-hop,
backup
hip-hop.
dancer?
Oh.
Yeah.
I want someone.
But ethnic, am I right, guys?
Yes.
All right.
I want someone who can read my timing. So when she does this, I don't like time in with her that we're both moving at the same time.
Oh, so
that's
you,
what me
you
and my
have
wife
a rhythm
do.
of the night together.
Yeah, I need someone to read my energy, to lead me.
Yeah.
You need a black girl. That's
Or
what
you
you're
just
saying here,
you
bro.
need a white girl who
It's rare, though, you know?
dances hip hop.
It's
Or,
very
or you
rare.
need a whore, bro.
Hey, wait a
they
minute.
figure it out, too.
I wouldn't mind a whore.
Yeah.
My wife's getting laser treatment on her face, and it's working.
She has a beard.
She looks so fucking.
Now, your wife is beautiful, actually. Your wife is very attractive. She's an attractive young man. And the thing is, no, I'm kidding.
What would
Imagine
you
that.
rather?
Hey, some girls do have like a little bit of mustaches
Oh,
and beards.
dude,
yeah.
I dated a girl. I won't say her name because she works at Disney now. But she, I gotta end this story right now. I gotta end this
She had a
story
goatee.
right fucking now,
Dude,
dude.
how do they not notice? How do they not wake up and be like, oh fuck, I need to shave or do something?
Yeah.
What's the
I
equivalent?
got whiskers.
What's the equivalent of that for men?
Unibrows or like long nose hairs, right?
Oh.
Or like,
Long nose hairs are a problem.
yeah, but how do you not notice?
I don't
Or
know.
if you have just shit breath or really bad teeth.
That's terrible.
Like, come on,
Oh,
bro.
I have a black tooth right here that I got. It's just changed colors, and I gotta get
What's
it fixed.
dead? Yeah.
No, I was thinking about going gold.
Yeah, you'd look sick with
Just
that,
a
dude.
solid, right in a weird spot. Just
Yeah.
donk.
that'd
You ever
be
been with a
dope.
girl that had hair on her nipples?
Yep.
Yep. Without even missing it. He goes, yep.
Of
Yep,
course.
that's the girl I'm
Dude,
telling
I
you
used to have
about.
a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to have a girl that when we do reverse cowgirl, she had one long hair out of her asshole.
That's a huge
like a lot.
problem.
And I'd be like, no, let's
Pluck
not
it.
do this
Pluck
anymore.
it.
One.
I had a girl. I used to have a girl. The worst is I had a
long.
girl who had the biggest dick. I know.
It's a real problem.
Balls, too.
Dude, I'm talking a long, like strong black hair. I'm like, well, we can't do this.
Yeah, no,
anymore.
that's
I can never understand guys that are into
transgenders.
dicks?
No, yeah, yeah, that's what I
They're
meant.
guys
I
with-
know. I think transgenders are.
No, there are
I think
girls.
transsexual is the ones that like party with both.
Yeah. There are people that have tits and also a dick. There's no doubt.
And they
That's-
keep
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
But so, yeah,
And they
I
look
get it.
really female.
But sometimes,
then
like,
they have a dick.
dude. Sometimes, again, you porn like you. May we suggest this? And I'm like, damn, that's a hot ass chick with
Yeah.
a fat dick.
That's right.
But it's a very attractive girl.
That's right. That's exactly
Thank you,
right.
Bert.
I've seen some fucked up shit on YouPorn.
Like
Yeah.
what, bro?
I saw this thing.
First of all, what's your favorite thing to watch on there, though?
Backdoor casting couch.
That's pretty fun.
Backdoor casting.
Yeah, 'cause it feels like it's organic.
And I pretend it's Jon Favreau because he sounds like Jon Favreau.
Oh boy.
And dude, I could recognize that guy in a fucking locker room.
Yeah.
With his hernia scar and his fucking. He sometimes does steroids, sometimes doesn't.
You a Favreau fan?
Yeah, I'm a big Favreau fan. No, I'm talking about the guy
this
that
is the guy
backroom
who hosts
casting
the
couch.
whole-
that
Hey,
guy.
bro.
He's got a little dick, right?
The little dick, not the biggest dick.
Yeah.
I watch it for the look on their face. Like I actually found backdoor casting couch outtakes where the girls say no,
Yeah.
and they're fucking awesome.
It's
Oh,
basically a Me Too video, right? It's
Oh,
basically-
yeah.
It's basically the biggest hashtag Me
It's
Too.
Harvey Weinstein live.
Yeah.
Man, Me Too skipped over the porn industry quick as fuck.
Well, they got it.
Well, they just
Got it. Too big of it.
assume,
Because
like-
everybody watches it.
I would do your impression, Brian, of the woke girl at the porn conference talking about Me Too and then getting shut down.
I just I just want to thank everybody.
Someone put a cock in that mouth.
That's it. That's
Dude,
it.
I like
Show us
the
your tits.
Show us your tits.
That's.
deep here.
I remember a girl in my acting class was never very good, and she was really hot. And my friend, she would do these sincere scenes, and it would always be a disaster. My friend leans over and goes, "Yeah, just show us your tits." And the people around us heard, and they turned around. This one girl all she did was she went like this.
Wow.
And my friend was like,
It's hilarious.
There's
bro.
something really primal about that. We were in somewhere in Louisiana doing that old school Mardi Gras festival where you had to go catch the chickens and you make the gumbo together and then you guys walk through with like horseback and you walk through the town in Eunice, Louisiana. And our producer was a feminist and she was trying to get these guys to chant for Travel Channel. And one of the guys and it's like the perfect bro moment. And he goes, hey. And she looks over and she goes, yeah. And he goes, show them tits out for the boys. Show them
I don't know why I love.
I don't know why that's funny.
There's a talk show in New York City. I
we're
can't
all
remember what it was.
we're immature. That's why
no,
it's funny.
there's-
Show them
tits out for the boys. Whip them tits out for the boys.
Back in the
reminds me
90s,
of
there
middle
was a
school. I
TV
love
show
it.
in New York with these two women who were like professionals, and they would talk about spiritual stuff, and they would talk about it was all positive energy. And the mistake they made is they had a live call-in show. And dude, you'd have the one time I laughed the hardest was they're talking and they're like, yeah, right. And that's right. And that's a very good point. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's such a good point. And I think that's something that we all need to keep in mind, that we have to come together. Let's take a call. And I used to watch it. And you hit the thing, and the guy, you just hear a guy on it, and he goes, he goes, I want to come. By the way, he goes, I want to come. And she goes, well, why don't you just go do that then?
Do that.
And then another guy gets on another time, the same thing. He goes, she goes, hello, you're on there. And he goes, I want to suck your tits. I don't know why I like it.
People are so immature. Well, it's like, did you see? I think it was on Good Morning America. You know how they're always live in New York?
Yeah.
And they're like
Yes.
interviewing someone. It's like a heartfelt
My favorite
thing. And
shit.
some guy just comes, he's like a bro with a hat on his face on. Suck her pussy! and then just
The
keeps
first
going.
fucker
see him
right
just
in the pussy had me on the floor. Fucker right in the pussy, and I was like,
Bring that up. Bring that up.
That's my
Jim.
guy.
If
I
you
started laughing
YouTube
so
fuck
hard.
right in the pussy.
Fucker right in the pussy. I
Hey,
fucking.
Good Morning America live, and you see the bro just like.
Anything outrageous that takes the chessboard and throws it in the air.
Oh, dude,
In life.
dude, I do it to my daughter all the time. I do it to my
look at
daughters.
this.
The three victims were part of a CXS fuck her right in the pussy.
Right in the pussy.
That guy's just a creep.
Oh, yeah, he
it's
is.
not cool. When
By
it's
the
an
way,
old man.
it's not cool when it's you as the TV host because that happened to me on Travel Channel. Oh, the fuck.
people constantly fucking.
Oh,
with you.
dude, you'd be up there doing an interview and just kids would run in. We were in theme parks. Kids would just run up, fuck her right in the pussy. I was like, dude, I was in the middle of being almost done work.
It's funny.
Like,
I know it's funny for when kids do it. You know what's weird to me is whenever there's like when the NFL game or broadcast and they're showing the people in the back or like first take and the fans and you see them like walk by and they're all like this or on the phone. Like, what are you gonna do with that, dude?
I know.
Who are you calling? Like
did
during the
that.
first take right now,
Guys to be
you can
idiots.
see me and it's all right, dude.
I did that in Dallas. I was walking. They had this. I think it was Dallas. They had this TV show at the bottom where the Mavericks played, and I was walking by. We're going to do press, and we're walking by, and they're on air, and I was like, hey. Walk in, I'm doing that fucking press.
Were they like, what the fuck?
They were like, you're the asshole. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I had this weird urge.
That guy got me good too.
Did he?
That guy got me good. Fuck, I keep talking. I forget what he said something to me on air in the middle of a story that just shut my story down. And
Dude,
I was like,
my first interview, I didn't know I was being taken. I called it on a radio show, and they go, Brian Callen is on. And they were fucking with it, but I didn't know.
Oh, but you're like,
And I was
hey.
yeah. And they go, so Brian, tell us about what it's like to work with Roseanne. And I was like, I don't. That's a different sketch show. I do Mad TV.
Oh,
He goes,
they were joking.
Brian Callen. So tell us. I go, well, it's Callen. And he goes, yes. And he goes, so is Roseanne. So is Roseanne. And I got mad because I didn't get the joke. I thought the guy was just an idiot. I go, hey, it's Callen, you jackass. That's what I said. He goes, okay, Brian Callen. Thank you so much for calling in.
Dude, how about when I was doing Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen? They took calls, and they don't know, like, the MMA fan base is ridiculous. And like, we got a live caller here, and the guy's like, yeah, hi. You know, millions of people watch that fucking show with Andy Cohen. They're like, hey, this is Dave from Milwaukee. I heard you suck Joe Rogan off of the Comedy Store one time. And then Andy's all, he doesn't know, he's all, did that happen?
They said that to you, too.
Yeah. I was all,
Oh my
that's
God.
not real.
you just look at Andy and go, I think he's talking to you.
Yeah, I was like, I think you got me and Andy confused. Yes.
I get my daughters, I get them all the time. There's no better feeling. At the hotel, they get in the pool and just go out to the balcony. Georgia, Isla, Mom says the pool's going to bother your butt rash medicine. And just shut down.
That's the fucking best.
Dude, I did it to my daughter's friend. My daughter's friend were at Georgia's birthday party was the other night, and I did it on Instagram stories. I was like, her mom goes, Kylie's got diarrhea. And I just put my phone up and I go, man, nothing like having diarrhea at a birthday party. And I swing to her and she goes, no. And then I tagged her. She was like, I want more fans. I want to be an influencer on Instagram. I was like, there you go.
There you go,
That's how to
sweetie.
do it.
There you go.
I don't know why I found it funny. Did you see some bullshit? Chink can find it. Some bullshit award show, some gal or something. And this lady just, she just probably doesn't have a lot of experience. You know what she's doing, and she's interviewing this other girl, and she goes, "So, who are you wearing tonight?" And she goes, "Kate Spade." She goes, "I love her. Did you come with her tonight?" And the girl's like, "Well, yeah, I came with her." She's like, "Where is she at? Where is she? Because I love her. Where is she at?" And the girl's like, you can tell the girl's like, well, I came with her team. And she's like, well, when she comes by, definitely tell her to stop on by here. And then she's like, back to you, Janine. And then everyone's all,
Poor thing.
yeah.
Here she is.
Is this her? The CBF, whatever?
Dude, it took me, I don't know, 17 years to realize that she's married to David Spade's brother. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
What's that?
Kate Spade
Was
her last
married.
name because her name Spade's David Spade's brother.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't know that.
Sister. So Kate Spade is David Spade's sister.
Oh, really?
No.
No, his brother
Kate
married
Spade's
her.
married to David Spade's brother.
That's why her last name's Spade.
She committed suicide. She committed suicide,
She
right?
did, yeah.
Yeah. Is that her?
That's why the joke were. What?
Is that Hannah Gadsby?
Oh my God.
Media, both for Ambrose's question and for Brofman's seem.
Another one of my favorite American designers. What made you pick Kate? Are you here with Kate?
Here with Kate.
Is she here?
Well,
You came before her. Or did she skip by me?
Kate. The team from Kate is here.
More of that woman.
We're four.
Isn't that great?
We're
That
four.
woman needs her own show.
She
Oh, so
didn't
you're
know.
all
She didn't know that
coming
Kate Spade
Online critics
had committed suicide.
But kind of a long time ago. It's not like
Wow.
it's fresh.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's been out.
Oof. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Those are so funny to me, man. Because she didn't mean to. She issued an apology,
Of
kind of.
course,
But
yeah.
come
Oh,
on,
There's
she's not
something.
trying to
There's
hurt
something
somebody.
that is beautiful about the internet, and like kind of what we do is not knowing. You don't need to know everything in a podcast. You don't need to have all the answers.
a lot of bro science.
Oh, yeah, dude. When I was on TV, I was on FX. Me and Gary Valentine interviewed Iceberg Slim, and I said, and we're like, what are we gonna say to him? I go, hey Gary, why don't you say so do you I'll go do you really hit women? And he was, and then you go, show me how hard you hit a woman on my hand, right?
Damn.
This is a show on FX.
This is a show on FX.
I don't know Iceberg Slim. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
So I go, so we start the interview. We're talking about his book, Pimpin' or whatever. And we're like, so I go, Iceberg, do you really hit a woman? Like, and he goes, yeah, bitch is acting out of line. I got to smack a bitch. And Gary goes, not hard. And he goes, well, as hard as you got to hit him, you got to hit him. And Gary goes, okay, say I'm a bitch and I'm acting up. Like, show me on my hand. And he smacked Gary's hand hard as fuck. And studio audience, everyone's silent. And Gary just put his hands down. He's like, do you have any more questions, Bert?
Everyone got real sad.
Wow.
Dude, that
Well,
was...
Iceberg ain't no bitch.
Iceberg
So there's that.
Slim.
Oh,
Do you miss, because you're not, I mean, you do a lot of shit, but do you miss TV at all?
no. And I miss... I never got to do scripted, really. I'd like to try it.
Acting?
Yeah, I mean, I did acting. I was like, you want to hear a good story? I did a sitcom probably like 1999, maybe, with Elliot Gould.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Elliot Gould, Hall of Fame actor.
So Elliot
Little
Gould,
past your time.
Bring him up, Chin, because I'm younger
Great
than
actor.
these guys.
Elliot Gould, we're all at a table read.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're all at a
He's
table.
he's an American History X. They call him a kite.
Yeah.
Never stopped working. That's right.
We were at a table read, and I get obsessed. I find out that Elliot Gould was married to Barbara Streisand. Ooh. And so I'm like, yo, Elliot. Like, or I'll sit where everyone's like, everyone's around. I go, Elliot. We're like about to the table read. I go, you married to Barbara Streisand? And he goes, yeah, I was. I go, Barbara Streisand. You married Barbara Streisand? He's like, yes, I did. And I go, wow. I go, what's she like? He goes, a cunt. Can we start this table read?
Yeah, he probably didn't want to do it.
Cunt, can we start this table read?
So then me and Elliot Gould, we got to do, you know more about sitcoms than I do, but it's like pickups we did the pilot, right?
Yeah.
But wasn't perfect. So we got to do pickups, like, which are alternate lines for everything. So one of the lines that wasn't working is the woman walked in, Elizabeth. God damn it, I wish I knew her name. You probably know her. She walked in, she was the bride to be, and she would come in and go, hey, you guys are drinking beers before the wedding? Can I have a beer? And then my role as the best friend was like, of course. But they wanted it so that, like, that of course really showed that we had a friendship, right?
Right.
So we do it like 19 different ways. Oh, sure thing, sis. Of course. All these reads that the network's giving me. So Elliot Gould's playing a blind man. He's standing behind me with a dog, and he's playing a blind guy looking off the side. They walk away. It's like 2 a.m, and he leans down and he goes, improv one. And I go, yeah. And he goes, yeah, trust me, improv one. It'll be the one they use. So she comes in. She goes, hey, can I get a beer? And I go, is a duck's ass watertight? Get in here. And it gets a huge laugh, right?
Great.
Showrunner comes up to me, smiling, gets right up to me. Elliot Gould's right behind me, and he goes, you are fucking me in the fucking ass right now. I got bent over and fucked in the ass by you in front of all the fucking execs. And he walks away. Elliot Gould's still playing a blind guy, and just goes, sorry. Dude, Elliot
You
Gould.
remember who the showrunner was? Look this up.
He was married
what was
to
the name
Jeff.
of the fucking,
He was married to Mindy Schultheist.
And did you have to...
Jeff.
You don't,
Karen,
you
Jeff.
don't remember the name of the sitcom?
Life with David J.
Life with
Didn't get
David
picked
J.
up, right?
No, it didn't get picked
Doesn't
up.
matter. But did you...
Me and Elliot Gould were cool though. Like, he ended up giving me his number, and we talked all the time. I bet I still have his fucking number in my phone.
text him right now?
I ran into him.
That's
I
a
ran
big
into
deal.
him in front of SAG. I was with my wife and my family, and he goes, Bert. And I turned around, and my father-in-law was like, you know Elliot Gould?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was a really interesting guy. I bet I still have
He's still
his-
working?
80-something now.
Bert, you had to audition for that, right?
Yeah, I
Did you do acting class and anything, or you just roll in?
I did acting class, but it confused me. It got me like all in my head. And then I went in. I had a deal at CBS at the time, so I went in. I did the read.
Oh, he's
at
in Ocean's 8.
Fox, and Fox loved me. I mean, I killed it. That one read I did with them, I murdered. It was the only time I ever did that right, ever.
Do you want to be an actor?
I don't know. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
I wouldn't mind having a job on. I wouldn't mind doing a four camera sitcom on CBS Radford. I would love that. I would love that
That's
lifestyle.
something so close.
Yeah, I would so.
So you think you would take time off the road and be happy about it?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I think I enjoy storytelling. So if I was a part of the process of writing the story, like today we had a conference call about a sitcom that we're going to do or whatever. And they were asking stuff about my daughters and how my daughters deal with social media. And I had said something on Rogan yesterday, which is true. My daughters hate when I'm on social media. So when I pull up my phone and start doing
Embarrassing
Instagram
probably
stories,
for
they do stuff and they go, "Mom, Dad hits Mom" in the background, and I go, "Hey, stop it, fucking stop it." Dad says the N-word, and I'm like, "Say no, guys," so I can't post them.
Oh, that's
Yeah. And I told it to them. I love that. I would love to incorporate that. I would love to be in a storytelling concept.
Almost
where
like a Larry David
it's a
type
great
of
idea.
love where it's your life
You should.
exaggerated.
Yeah, that's a great idea, like a Larry David.
Larry
thing.
David.
Only
Yeah.
you're a lovable Larry David.
Louis C.K., Mark
Yeah.
Maron vibe.
And
And
so-
you're way more fun than all of them.
I
And
would
more
love to do
vulnerable
that.
than those guys. That's the thing about you. You're very honest and vulnerable and likable.
Yeah. The only
Yeah, I
reason
know
I
anyone
got
who
the only
doesn't
reason
like Bert.
the only reason I got there are some people. The only reason I got this sitcom. So I killed at Fox. I go over to CBS to do the test at CBS, and Les Moonves walks in, and I had a deal
Shout
at
out to Les
CBS.
Moonves.
And Les Moonves sits down, and the whole room's there, and he sits down.
Godfather. I've been in that room.
Yeah,
Many
and
times.
He goes, "Oh, Bert." No, I go. I look at him and I go, "What's up, Les?" And he goes, "Bert, good to see you again." I go, "We've never met." And the room goes, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "We haven't?" And I said, "I definitely would remember that hair." And he laughs and he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "How did you end up on that side of the camera with looks like that?" And
He was an actor.
He was an actor. And he goes, "Oh, think I'm going to like this read." Did the read. I bombed. He gave it to me.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Money.
So,
I
so,
bombed.
so I've been in that room.
At CBS, Callen?
Yeah, maybe 13, maybe 20 times.
And how many times did it go right?
Once.
Yeah.
Once. Because
like you're playing
that room would be, he'd walk in. He's really cool though.
Yeah.
Like he say what you will. I don't
Well,
know what
fuck
all
your
the
girl,
problems
he's
is.
great.
Yeah, there's all these issues, but he was the Godfather and the most successful man in TV. You know,
Easy.
And he'd go in there, man. It was Emperor's New Clothes. Nobody would laugh until he laughed. It was such a tight room. It was
Yeah.
that fucking weird room. We'd
Does
go in
that
there.
still
It would
exist?
throw me off every time.
Does it
I
still
hated that
exist?
room.
Like that type of scenario, that power? You would know.
Yeah.
There's still those big wigs like
you
that.
know, the big wig at a network. See, everybody's terrified, right? And the reason they're terrified is because when you're a network executive, your mortgage, your kid's private school, everything is riding on the season being successful.
No, I get it.
When it's not successful, your overlords go, something's got to change, and you get fired or moved. But if you are successful, so that's why when they are looking at actors, nobody wants to be the guy who chooses the actor that sucked or the actor that made it tank. Everybody says when the head honcho goes, that's the guy. Everybody goes, oh,
That is the guy.
it's on him. That's the guy.
You know,
Guy.
Les Moonves.
Guys, our jobs are safe.
yeah,
You
man.
know, he found James Corden. He found James. He was at a play in England, and James Corden was on Broadway basically, and he was at a play, and he was watching him do his thing, and he was like, "Oh shit, that guy should host a
Yeah.
Tonight Show. He's such a talent."
Yeah.
And he went up to him after the play and was like,
He was great.
Well,
in
Les
Into the Woods.
Moonves, you got to remember, Les Moonves has
Amazing.
seen so many people come and go.
"I see.
and
You know
that
what's
he's
weird
as
to
good
me?
as it gets.
I really don't get tight in those situations. I think I just don't care.
Yeah.
I haven't been with something that big.
Well, for me,
those big situations, I don't, because I have other things going on. So I'm like, if they don't like me, I don't give
That's
a fuck.
number one. That's
for
number
me-
one.
for me,
I
I
never
don't
had.
give a fuck.
I had never anything
I had
going
nothing
on.
going on. I had,
Yeah,
no,
so
I
I'm
had
like,
no
oh,
options.
if this doesn't work out, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Now,
need this.
that's
You
what's
guys,
beautiful about
I always
right
go,
now.
you guys need me. I don't
see,
need
for
this.
me, it was. I either get this and I can buy a house, or I literally have. I
But what
go
about now?
6 months
But
without a
now
job.
you're not that way.
it's
Now you're
different.
Now it's different. That's why
It
we're
was
all
different
working
business
when
back
we want.
then.
I
So
feel you.
back then there was the gods made the decision.
I hear you.
There was only one place, and you didn't get it, and it was like, and there was a pilot season. There was a really small window to get any job you could. Then you went the rest of the year without a job.
You know when I
The
get
rest
tight
of the year without a job, but you got to think about this. We're also talking about what I mean. I don't know
talking
you,
about
but like
70s.
back then, you were talking about 25
talking
grand an
about the
episode.
70s.
Episode.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
20. That was like a guarantee. 25, 50 grand an episode. You signed a
That's a
deal
lot of
before
money,
it.
yeah.
Huge.
No comic was making 25 grand on the road.
Nobody.
No one was.
No one.
Yeah.
Now it's
Not
like
even 5 grand.
Everyone's making 25 grand on the road. It seems like. But dude, I remember that. I remember going into auditions. Brings back weird feelings. Going, I gotta pay rent. Like,
So
and
you
I need
have-
to book this.
So you're tense. You go
Oh,
tense.
dude, desperate. How about that? Desperate. I've been in rooms where I was desperate, where I was just like, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
You know, the
drive
only time I
around.
get tense is like last night I was doing shows at the Comedy Store. I knew Adam was watching. I got tense. I get super tense.
Yeah, Adam who?
Adam, the fucking, you know Adam. Yeah, I got super
See,
tense.
I still get tense at the store every now and then, just because I get tense sometimes doing stand up. But man, I haven't thought about this in forever. But like, I remember going in. like nervous about shows I didn't fucking want. Like I did
TV?
not want to do, but I knew I needed the money.
Yep.
I took a job on a show that was produced by one of the Impractical Jokers, Murr. It was called Let's Bowl. Or something like that, or something bowl.
Sounds awful.
And it was like a celebrity poker tournament. Remember those? But with bowling. And I was the host.
Nice.
It was so
Sad.
bad.
Sad.
And it was like, I need 13 grand, 10 grand.
But didn't Burr and Rogan, you've told this story before many times, but didn't Burr and Rogan sit you down at the Comedy Store and like, what the fuck are you doing on TV?
Yeah.
Get out.
Joe did it to me twice. But Burr and Rogan one time came, I walked in and I was like, I said something about,
How long ago was this, first of all?
this is 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I said something about, it's something celebrity. You know how like that'll rub Joe wrong sometimes, and Burr. It rubs them if you talk about celebrity, and they just were like, dude, your TV show sucks. And I was like, what? And they're like, we love you. You're a much better stand-up than you are host. Don't be like, you're not a celebrity guy. You're not a famous guy. You're a comic. Don't ever forget that. You're a comic. And they're like, best thing that will happen to you is you quit that show and you get back into comedy. You got to do a special. And Joe got into it. He was like, you need to do a special. You need to be doing spots at the store all the time. You need to be on the road. You're neglecting your stand-up.
Yep.
You're neglecting your podcast. You're leaving money on the table for your podcast and on the road.
And where were you at during this time when he told you this?
I just decided to do Bert the Conqueror again. And so I was like,
and that's the show on Travel Channel.
yeah, and I had a deal at Travel Channel. I had like a 4-year deal that was coming up.
What kind of money are we talking about?
Not a lot.
$800,000 a year.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, $800,000 a year.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Did you say not a lot? I
thought you said-
I'm sorry, you don't know what we're
How
talking
many episodes
about.
were you doing?
I was in a deal. I was in an overall deal. So the way I did my deal worked, and I apologize to anyone
Not an
that's in a
episode,
deal
for
at
the
Travel
year.
No, I know.
Channel.
On the travel, still, that's a lot.
I would assume you were making
How
something.
many episodes, though, you were doing? Yeah.
I was signed up for doing 13 episodes per year.
It's a shitload of money.
But he's
But
traveling like
hold on,
Amazon,
no, but here's the deal.
Ethiopia.
I had. So let's hypothetically say hypothetical numbers. I don't remember the exact numbers. Let's say it was $10,000 an episode. The breakdown for the overall deal. So overall deal was worth, say, for that year, $400,000, right? Yeah. For 1 year. They break that up into 13 episodes or 20 episodes, whatever they felt that they were going to shoot. And then if you shot more episodes than that, they got put into penalty. And then all of a sudden, your money got like time and a half.
Type move.
So all of a sudden, your money doubled with an extra more. And I did everything for them. And if they said, go to fucking Hawaii and pick up and dig taro plants, I dug taro plants because I knew I'd do 3 episodes over there and that was going to be time and a half.
Were you
So
struggling for money at this point, though, Bert?
No, but I never had money just coming in.
Yeah, 800 grand
It's a lot of fucking money. A lot of money.
Nobody's making back in the day. That was a
It's
lot.
only like 3 years ago.
That was probably
Still
4
a
years
lot
ago.
of money.
My last year doing Travel Channel, I made the most money I ever made because I did like 2 series or 3 series. I would just do a series. I would do everything. I would do everything they asked, and I loved it. I was so, and you're traveling the world.
But you weren't. I bet your daughters didn't like it.
Oh, dude, I was gone. My schedule was 2 weeks out, 1 week home. 2 weeks out, 1 week home.
That's awful for them.
It's horrific. Horrific. It's the biggest regret I have is I missed a lot because I was working. And
You did this for 4 years?
I did this for 9 years.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did it for 9 years. I was on Travel Channel.
Where'd you travel to? Everywhere.
Everywhere in the world.
What did you-
Everywhere.
what-
But you must have
favorite
liked
places?
doing the show, doing it for 9 years.
I love the crew. I love being with the crew. I loved. God, look how skinny I am.
Did it? But
Favorite place?
But that didn't. Hold on, B. That didn't sell tickets for you.
Oh, didn't
right?
sell any tickets. Dude, it
Nothing.
didn't. And by the way,
There's
even
nothing.
doing Rogan, like people would come out and they go, I didn't know you did stand up. I thought you were just one of his Travel Channel friends. Wow. And you were like, oh, no, I've been a stand up my whole life. I get fired from Travel Channel. They decided
Why'd you
not
get fired?
They just didn't like me. It was new management.
You were there for 9 years. So they just
I-
fired you?
New president came in.
That's what happens. They want a fresh.
They want a
air.
fresh
They
start.
want their guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
So you got fired. You're
Yeah, I
super
get-
bummed.
Oh, dude, so bummed. You have no idea. I was on this poor woman, Courtney White's her name, had to listen to me grovel on the phone. I'm so embarrassed.
What does she do?
Of how she was a new president.
All right.
She's like, listen, we're going in a new direction. We're going to part ways with you. We're not renewing your contract. Best of luck in your future. You know, you got a lot of fans over here. Technically, she was saying, I'm not one of them, but. And then I literally was like, okay, well, you know, I have a lot of shows that I'm pitching, and just, you know, I'm only going to stay with you guys. I don't want to go to another network. So, like, if you guys, like, dude, I am so embarrassed about it. And she just was like, she was breaking up, and she was like, okay, okay, I gotta
Good luck
go.
with everything.
Yeah. Click.
We're here if
Hung
you
up.
need anything.
Hung up on me. I go home. My wife goes, good news. They can see you. You can get your vasectomy now. They have an opening today. And I was like, huh? They're demoing my house. I get a call from Live Nation. I'm supposed to do the Funny or Die tour. And they cancel all 12 of the dates I'm on.
Why?
My Showtime special airs. No one fucking watches it. No one watches it.
I didn't know you were on Showtime.
Yeah, the Machine story was on Showtime. And I'm on it. I'm like, I get into therapy. I'm like, I'm fucking lost, man. I have morning. I have a conversation with Tom. We talk about the money we're making at different clubs. And
Is Tom killing it at that time, though? Give us frames.
Murdering it. He's about to buy a house.
Yeah.
He's done his first theater tour, sold out everything, added shows. He's my best friend. No jealousy. Two friends talking about money, and Tom going, don't worry, man. We'll get your podcast monetized. We'll get you out of this hole. I'm telling you, keep working, keep doing specials, keep selling tickets. And I wasn't selling tickets, dude. I was in St. Louis right before you were. This is
Helium?
right. St. Louis Helium.
That's a
remember
bummer
that.
place, man.
I
hate to
that.
shit on St. Louis.
I wasn't selling
that
tickets
club's
either.
a bummer.
Dude, I
love Mark.
You told me
Mark
not to
Gross
go
is
there.
my buddy. I love him.
I love Gross.
You told me not to go
and I
there.
love, I love his,
Joey
I
Diaz
love
told me
his
not to
clubs.
go
I
there.
love Helium. I'm doing Indiana this weekend.
Helium's are great.
All about
Helium's
it.
great.
St. Louis, a little shady.
But St. Louis, I said to Mark, I go, Mark, I'm not going to St. Louis. I just can't do. I don't like the town. The town doesn't do it. For
Ooh,
me.
I like the town.
Yeah.
Don't like the club. Back to your story. So you're in St. Louis after Bryan sold 7 tickets.
I do. Yep, I do. New Year's Eve. You ready for this? Guy, we're really talking money. I'm sure someone's going to be fucking livid.
No, I love it, B.
25 grand guarantee for New Year's Eve in Oxnard, right? I moved maybe 150 tickets for the whole weekend.
Is that Levity?
Levity, yes. They just opened it. Tom had been there 2 weeks before working on new material, sold out the weekend. And I'm thinking, and I'm just like being honest.
Netflix specials.
I go, how do they not know about me? We're best friends. Like, how do they not know about me? Tom's fat shaming me at the time, right? He's fat shaming me. I'm trying to lose weight. We're going to do the weigh-ins on Rogan's podcast. I hire a marketing team to try to get people to watch my special on Netflix. They guarantee me millions of downloads. They don't deliver on any of that. None of my clips go viral. None of that. The day before New Year's Eve, I just go, fuck it. I post the Machine story because I just forgot. Post a Machine story on Facebook.
Did you own it? Was it from Showtime?
By the way, once again, I really feel this is like the Ruin Your Career podcast.
No, it's not.
I misread my contract at Showtime. I misread the contract. It said 4 clips, and they meant 4 clips of under 30 seconds.
Yeah, it has to be.
I posted 37 minutes of my special on Facebook.
Oh, that'll cause a
And what happened?
And I post the Machine story, goes viral. Like I never had anything like that happen in my life.
Stories ever. Yeah.
It goes the first night. It gets like, I'm like looking at it, and it's like 20,000 views, but it's got 15,000 shares. I go, that seems like a lopsided number. And then all of a sudden, it's like that next morning, 3 million. Then that night, 7 million, and then 9 million, then 15. And then what happened is other people started ripping it and posting it on their page. And you'd watch that. Like this one dude, I forget his name, my manager knows it, 80 million views on his page. What? Like, and you're just like, whoa. And it just starts screaming up the top. I go to
Marketing can't pay for it, by the way. Nothing but
the marketing company calls me and says, so why did you pick that day? I go, excuse me? And they're like, that day, that's a really interesting day that you chose to post that, because the way that it was set up, Christmas and New Year's kind of side saddled a weekend.
It's a bad
so
time
people
to do it,
almost
right?
had like 2 weeks off almost, the way that 1 year worked. And so the day I posted it on the 27th of January or of December, it was like they were opening Christmas presents, but they had a whole week off. It was like a weird time to post it. Dude, I go to that first weekend, I go to New Jersey Stress Factory, and there's a blizzard, and Vinny Brand's like, dude, you sold out the fucking weekend. You sold out the fucking weekend. I go to the next weekend in Buffalo, same blizzard. Mark Grossman's like, you sold out the fucking weekend. And all of a sudden I start looking and I go, whoa, I'm selling out. I was like, oh, change all my fucking deals. I was like, no guarantees. I want a percentage. And then from that one video changed my life.
And then from then video. You just were like, all right, I'm gonna stick to stand up and podcast.
And then I was like, fuck TV. Like they call me up like, hey, we got this on. I go, nope, no TV.
Yep.
Stand up. I was like, in my head, I said, and it sounds gonna sound cocky, but like I always knew I was a good stand up. But I was like, I believe if I focus only on stand up for this entire year, and I figured 18 months, I could shoot a slamming special because I had so much material backlogged that I had never really gotten to do. And I remember working that next hour out immediately. The second that hour dropped, I dropped everything and started brand new and fresh. I have a lot of material because I hadn't done a special in a while. Kept telling the machine story at the end. I do an hour's of new material, tell the machine the story end. Everyone's super happy. But and then once I got the green light from Netflix to do a special, dude, I became obsessive compulsive. That work ethic in Travel Channel where 2 weeks out, 1 week home, I was like, I turned that into stand-up, and I would do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at clubs. Do one-nighters, 2 shows, one-nighters, 2 shows, one-nighters, 2
On
shows
the road.
a weekend on the road. I did that hour probably 150 times. Just obsessive. I took that hour. I got crazy about it because I was like, I'd hear stuff like I remember D'Elia one time in the green rooms like, dude, they only watch 30 minutes of specials on Netflix. And I was like, what? He's like, they only watch 30 minutes of specials. And I hit up Netflix. I was like, hey, they only watch 30 minutes. And they're like, yeah, people turn it off after 30 minutes. So I was like, fuck that. My closer goes at 25 minutes. So if you watch that special,
Brilliant.
I took everything that I rated it 1 to 30 out of all the bits I had. Everything that was fucking the best went in that first 25 minutes. And then I was like, and then I'll keep going. Just, I want people to stick around.
See, I think, and you know this, Bert, I think Bert's one of the greatest comedians alive, but one of the best things that Bert does is marketing. He's so fucking good at it.
Yeah.
I don't know about-
social media, everything's so good.
I
Compared to other
enjoy
comics,
social media.
Like the whole touring bus and all that.
everything, but his social media, the promos, everything's so good.
Yeah.
And the other
thanks.
comics that don't sell tickets, I'm like, dude, look at Bert.
Bert.
Look at other guys doing it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I think
Like,
you
he's
get shit on a lot. Like if I go to New York,
You do?
New York comics would trash me. But they like
Trash
me.
you-
They like
trash
me.
you how?
But like just make fun of the idea. Like Ari hates everything I'm
It
doing.
doesn't
Show me your
matter.
bank account.
They all love,
Okay,
they all
cool.
love you.
No, like me. Like we're all friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But like every comic's like, oh, so what are we gonna do? Another promo video? Like,
Yeah, guess
Yeah, I
what?
am because
It
I'm going to
works.
sell out my next show.
Yeah.
And also, if you
Dude.
want to go on stage, we can do that.
It's a
too.
different-
I never had the stamp of
Tastemakers.
yeah. I've never had that. I never
What do you
like
mean?
variety top 10 comics to watch or I never got put into anything. I never went to a festival ever in my career. No one was ever like, Bert, you should do Montreal. Montreal never wanted me. I had to finagle my way into that
Me
place.
too.
Why would you want-
but when you're a tastemaker, and there's a list of comics that we could name right now that are people that just were, I'm not saying gifted
There's
careers.
a cool factor.
but
That's a
it's
really
like,
strange cool factor that's always been there. I've noticed for 25 years. I mean, it happened in New York when I first started.
Yeah.
They were just the cool kids that would get
That they get plucked
that
out.
the New York
get
Times,
put-
the New York
they-
Times, and various like back then, like the people that are influencing the culture,
the
and the
chosen
people, and I'd be
ones.
like, ooh, I think I'm.
But comedy doesn't work like that, does it, B?
no,
Because even
it
if they're the
does.
chosen ones-
It does.
Yeah?
Totally. Yeah.
Talk to me, bro.
Back in the day, it did.
Back in the
Really?
day when we were working, I never got that
Like Louis C.K. was always cool. He,
But he's underground cool. It took him forever to pop.
but a lot of
20
guys,
years.
a lot of guys were, but a lot of guys were the darlings of the media back then.
Louis
they were-
CK was?
yeah, like the
He has the
tastemakers, like the
talent,
New
though,
York
doesn't
Times,
he?
of course.
Yeah,
the
but-
tastemakers were there are a lot of really good guys. And sometimes the tastemakers, like the New York Times, the
They have
Village
certain
Voice,
guys they like?
It is what it is. It's they're you're dealing with probably a handful of people that make a difference.
Let me ask you this, B. Why do you think you were never one of those guys? Because everyone and I'm not just saying this because Brian's one of my best friends, but everyone I talk to is like, even before I was in stand-up, like Brian's one of the most talented stand-ups on the
Oh, yeah.
planet. He's been forever.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
even Bill Simmons on his podcast, on one of his shows, they watch old movies, they watch The Hangover, and use your little clip, and they go, Brian, if he was given 10 lifetimes, 9 out of 10, he's an absolute superstar.
I'll jump in right now. And by the way, I can say this 'cause I love Zach.
Zach.
Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, yeah.
And Zach can obviously feel free to disagree. And this is not slandering Zach, but man, Zach was a darling of the industry.
Yes.
Like a darling, meaning like he got a TV show, it would fail. No, give him another one. And by the way, I'm not shitting on
chances.
Zach. I mean, he's got a lot of chances, and he always got like if there was a cool comedy show to go to, Zach was always booked on it. Like, I mean, like I remember going to things and Zach was booked on everything. By the way, Zach is amazingly funny. I cannot
He's a
discount.
talent for
He is
sure.
so
But-
talented in
yeah.
ways
He's
that
a
people
he's a
don't
different
know.
talent, yeah.
But there are people that were equivalent to Zach that got those opportunities that were not as talented. They just dressed his way, or they acted his way, or they were snooty, or they condescending.
Well, so that's what I was going to say. There's a certain cool factor. I think part of the
Zach was cool as fuck, by the way, always.
I was really
Yeah, sounds like you hate
obvious.
him.
I was obvious. I would go in there prepared, and I'd make you laugh hard, and I was a little vain.
But don't you think I think your thing be for long stand up is you want to be an actor so bad you neglected stand up.
I did, but I
You
was
didn't
always
focus on it. I know you're a monster.
No, I'm
but if
saying
you
I was
don't
always
want
writing.
it,
I guess so. I think it was more the fact that there's something really cool about a comic that makes you reach. A comic that's not always trying to be the funniest, but rather trying to be.
But you were very theatrical,
irreverent. I was
right?
very
You were
theatrical.
theatrical. You
I was very.
You wanted to be a movie
I
star.
wanted to be funny.
You wanted to be a movie
yes,
star, though,
yes,
right?
Yes, and when you have somebody who's a satirist. Like if you have a Dave Chappelle who's not even worried about making you laugh, he's more worried about saying something while he's smoking. There's something very cool and chic about that stuff. Louis C.K. There was an irreverence with a lot of these guys. For me, I just wanted you to like me, and I was up there. And I
Like
was making
Janine.
you laugh.
Janine is a perfect example.
Yes.
Dude, and this is
Yes, that's a
not
great
negative,
example.
but like, dude, I could watch Janine bomb forever. I am fascinated by like the
Janine.
way Garofalo, the way her brain works.
Again,
she makes
back
me.
then she was one of the cool kids.
And she was
Bring her up,
one of the cool like. And then I think
name.
guys like me and Brian who are like, like rip your shirt off,
Sarah
fuck it,
Silverman.
like Sarah Silverman. There was,
They were
and
all-
by the way,
they were-
all very
oh yeah,
talented.
Janine's amazing.
I remember
Dude,
when
I'm
Sarah.
so
I remember when
attracted to
Sarah
Janine
was so
Garofalo.
young. I remember
Really?
Sarah was so young, and she was
I'm
wearing
attracted to Sarah
sweatpants.
Silverman.
Sarah,
we all
well,
are.
I've known again Sarah for 25 years.
I like how I was saying something like it's Adele.
Yeah.
Dude, I think she's fucking hot.
Yeah, she's a.
But again,
She's a
but
fucking
remember Sam
hottie,
Cedar?
dude.
Remember Sam's
Yeah,
a buddy of mine?
yeah.
These were really, but Sarah was killer, but
Sarah is fucking.
Dude, legend. Legend. Monster.
Yeah.
Gary Shandling, fucking protege. What are we
much fun would it
talking
be
about?
to
But
be-
she was always the girl who I remember it's so funny when you think back. I was so young, and they said, "Well, Sarah just got back from L.A." and I was in New York, and we were like, "Whoa,
was
she's
like,
in
wow,
L.A.
what's that
What
like?
was she doing? Did
You
she
know what it
have
was?
Meetings?
You know what, Sarah? There's something that and by the way, I will
She's
say
so
this
hot at, like,
about
making
everyone we
mad.
just talked about and that group of cool kids that we always say like they always got put in the variety top 10 and this and that. There was something about them, like a weird kind of confidence where they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And like I said, Brian and I maybe never had that. I never had that confidence. I was like,
You have it now, though, right? Because we have a group
Yeah.
now where
Now
it's
I-
like
Yeah, now I guess,
now
yeah.
you're in the
'Cause now I know that there's no such thing as cool.
There's like
Yeah.
a boys club, right?
Yeah.
It's like
well,
we got our crew.
Just say you lose your reverence because you go, oh, hold on. First of all, I was so impressed with people in suits. I just thought they knew much more than I did. So I would go in there and I just wanted to please them. Like when I did Letterman, they said you got to wear a suit. I went and bought I bought a $900 suit. I didn't even have the money. And I went and bought that and I was like, I'll be a good boy. What else do you want me to do?
Dude.
I was so nervous.
You hear stories about guys who fucked the system. Mike Epps, dude. Mike Epps went in for a read at the UPN, right? And he goes, he does the read, and they're like, yeah, that's great. We really can't understand you. Can you do it? Still keep it black, but like these are all white people. Still keep it black, but do it less. This is a story Mike Epps told me, by the way. I swear to God, I could not come up
Probably
with it.
less urban, they
Less
said.
urban,
Less
less
ghetto,
urban.
less ghetto.
Yes, and then he goes, so he does it again. They're like, no, we like it. Can you make it more like a New York hip hop, like a New York hip hop? And Mike Epps looks at them at the table read and goes, yeah. Fuck you, motherfuckers. How you like that? And got up and walked out.
Yeah.
Dude, I never had that confidence. Brian and I were always
I wanted to be
trying to
liked.
get the job.
Yeah.
Dude,
and I wanted to be liked. There's something uncool about a guy who really wants to be liked and who doesn't have the confidence.
You can
in-
smell the desperation. It's
Yeah,
like a girl.
I was-
You can tell you're like, damn, chill,
I was just
girl.
obvious.
Or even a dude. If he's super thirsty, it turns the girls off.
That was my whole career in a lot of ways. I just wanted to be liked, and I didn't have the confidence in myself, and I didn't even think I belonged there.
It's so, and like I knew Beast, right? It's so interesting to hear you tell it like that, Brooke. Because since I've known you since I've gotten into comedy, you've been this monster.
No, but I was the guy that like, if I felt like there were rules in line, I wanted to follow the rules. I didn't want to be the guy that took too many chances. It wasn't until I started taking my shirt off and I went to Showtime, I was like, hey, I'm doing it with my shirt off. I remember Tom laughed so fucking hard. He was like, why would you do that? And I was like, that's how I do stand up.
That's you.
And I get embarrassed of it. Sometimes at the store, I won't take my shirt off because I don't want to ruffle feathers. Someone going, bro, it's obviously you take your shirt off, it's going to be easier for you to kill. But I go, but that's how I like doing stand up.
Who would do that now?
A
though?
lot of people. You'd be shocked how many people pulled me aside and said, please don't take your shirt off tonight. Yeah, and so, but
Who said that to you?
He knows who he is, and he's very grateful that I'm not saying his name. But
You're telling us off air.
I
can't wait.
And
I'm
so,
gonna tell
Is it
everybody.
club owner or this is
No way.
it's
This is a comic.
A
Yeah.
comic?
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was on the same show as you, and the comics were in the back saying how bad you crush. I've heard every like last night to follow Sebastian, and before that to follow fucking
Monsters.
Bobby Lee, or Monsters. Yeah. And I've never heard this group. I'm not gonna say their names. This group of comics, because Bert was on the lineup. Like you could tell they're all around. Like
Nobody wants to follow Bert.
Not especially. I mean, in general, they
shirt
don't.
off
Right now,
drinking.
But
all I got to do is go. I ran the LA Marathon. Oh, it's like
no, you got this bit right now.
Oh, I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
not gonna give it away. And they were like trying to figure it out. I've never seen it before.
It's my favorite bit I've ever written in my entire fucking life. I love that
I'm talking
bit.
lit the main room on fire.
Brian, I'm so glad to hear you talk like this, because that was defined me. Like
What's that?
defined the concept of wanting to fit in and wanting to like not ruffle feathers and do what they said and like go like, oh yeah, like my first special, Cowhead. You know Mike Calta, Cowhead? He's a big DJ in Tampa. I did my special. I had the meeting for Comedy Central, Comfortably Dumb, and they go, so just so you know, like what works well best on camera is like a dark shirt, dark jeans, but if not, like was like the kind that have like light in them.
Shut the fuck up.
I followed suit. I did a special. This was 2009. You can look it up. I did a special. Me, Bill Burr, Chris Titus, and Pete Corielli wore the exact same outfit. Black shirts,
Fucking
blue
great.
jeans.
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
pull up any of us in the 2009 Comedy Central specials. We all wore the same fucking outfit.
You know what-
And Cal had said to me, I said, what'd you think of my special? He goes, I don't know. It looks like you were dressed to be a comedian.
That's
And I go,
like a uniform.
yeah. I go, what do you mean? And he goes,
But you
well,
know, Bert, some of it's the way you're raised. Like I was raised to believe that there's a power
don't
structure
ruffle.
and that you do what you're told.
oh. Do you want to hear a great fucking story?
I had to pee so bad. I want to hear the story so bad.
Go pee.
Do you
My
think you
dad-
can hold it?
Let's pee.
I gotta hear the story.
Let's-
Pee, go pee.
You'll hold the story?
Yeah, go pee. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Your dad.
So right before
Travel Channel.
I get fired from Travel Channel, my parents have a beach house in Clearwater. So we're down at the beach house and light a cigar, have a glass of wine. My wife's there, my mom's there. It's me and my dad. And he says, so what's going on? Are you going to do that Showtime special? I said, well, first and foremost, I want to get re-signed by Travel Channel. That's my biggest thing. My dad's phrase to me in life was eat shit, cash checks.
Yeah.
Right? That was his phrase.
God.
Eat shit, cash checks.
That's
right.
awful.
Eat
Well,
shit,
he wants
cash
to keep
checks.
his son safe.
I'm the
Yep. Didn't want to be a lawyer in life. I'll be a lawyer, eat shit, cash checks.
Yeah.
Had dreams, put your dreams off the side, eat shit, cash checks.
right.
My wife wants to be a singer, honey, raise kids, eat shit, cash checks.
well, that makes sense.
So I say to my dad, so I say to my dad, yeah, I just want to, hopefully I'll get re-signed by Travel Channel and then I won't have to worry about anything for a few years. And by then I'll be 50 or, 45 and, I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then I said to my dad, thinking nothing would happen. I go, eat shit, cash checks. I'm maybe like 42 at the time, 43. My dad starts crying, aggressively crying. He goes, oh my God. Oh, I fucked you up. And I was like, what? I'm gonna get emotional. He's like, I fucked you up. No, eat shit and cash checks is for me. Like, it's not for you. You have talent. I had nothing. Oh God.
Nice.
And he says, buddy, he goes, if you don't roll the dice on yourself now, you're gonna look back and regret life. Yeah. And I went, really? And he goes, if your buddies, I told him about Burr and Rogan, he goes, if your buddies are telling you to get away from Travel Channel. And I was like, really? And he was like, and in my head I was like, well, we'll see what happens if they sign me to a deal, But man, when I got fired, it was the greatest thing. And I kept thinking, my dad's going, eat shit, cash checks, eat shit, cash checks. And I remember saying like, yeah, Burr and Rogan said I should do stand-up and focus on stand-up, but eat shit, cash checks, right, Dad? Sobbing, crying.
Crazy.
Out of nowhere, my dad just started bawling and I was like, and I looked at my wife, I looked at my mom, I was like, fuck. Dude, he sent me this email today.
Your papa did?
Today.
Did you and your dad grow up close?
Rogan is such a good friend because Rogan will tell you the truth. That fucking dude. There you go. Have some more.
My dad's going through.
And I'm getting a giant wrap
Dad's
and
going
drive
through.
30 miles.
My dad's going through. My grandfather kept a diary when he stormed the beaches of Omaha. Normandy. So
Wow.
He's been posting My dad's like getting older, so he's gotten emotional. And he sent me this fucking email today that was like, he was like, as your aging father, I want to offer you some advice based on my life experiences, including my experiences as your father, for which now I'm renowned. Because I talk shit about him on my special. Certain things in life are important and to be cherished. First and foremost, your family, which I feel like you have mastered. And he's off on that. Cheers to you and Leanne. Likewise, you've been more successful in your career. You've reached the pinnacle of success with earnings and were more imaginable than I could ever have imagined a few years ago when we sat on that porch in Clearwater. Your mom, your sisters, and your mom, myself, and your sisters are so very proud of you and your achievements. But then he said, this is the thing that fucking stuck with me. True wealth is good health. Please have that be impressed upon you. I've had 2 heart procedures, prostate surgery, knee surgery, and a nasty blood infection, along with arthritis in both knees and both hips. All I can express to you and impress upon you is that true wealth is good health.
True that, man.
Dude, and I was like, I'm going to be drinking in like fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I know.
When I read that, and I was like, well, I'll work on it tomorrow.
Yeah. That's beautiful though, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's great.
It's kind of a beautiful thing, you know?
Yeah, it's I'm glad he's still alive, you know?
Yeah.
How old is he?
72.
Not that old.
Not that old.
Bunch of surgeries though.
Ooh, dude,
Is he a big boy?
No,
Thick?
he's a runner his whole life. And so he ran marathons. He ran 15 miles every night, get home and run 15 miles, and his knees are just fucked from it.
Yeah.
And
Hips
so-
too.
Hips and everything.
Long running doesn't do your body any
So
favors.
weird.
Yeah. Tell that to Joe about Sober October.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the episode yet. What'd you guys decide on that with you, Ari, Tom?
We wanted to do hip hop dance, but
That would be so fun.
Joe
man.
is very adamant about not doing hip hop dance.
Joe basically decides what you guys are gonna do.
No, we all vote on it, and then Joe decides what we do. Yeah, dude, I had sold him so good. You know how when you go in to pitch a movie, you make them feel like it's their idea, and then that's how you sell it the TV
Yep,
show.
look at that.
Dude, that's the last Sober October.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah, last night we killed one of those bottles.
Joe has the belt on in the new picture.
Yeah, he
Joe's
does.
holding the belt.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's on his
Joe
Instagram.
Rogan's Instagram. So what are you guys gonna do?
He wants to do long distance running. Who can run the most in a month?
Dumbest. Hey, dude. Like what? That's not fair.
That's not fair for you and Tom.
Well, it's tough
It's
for-
fair for Ari.
Like it's also
It's-
bad for your body.
Ari has the body to do it.
The first of all, I'm the only person in this whole group who's ever run long distance. I ran
You do
I
marathon.
ran the LA Marathon with no training in 5 hours and 33 minutes. That is not, by the way,
many miles
I'm very
is that?
careful about the words I choose. I know that these all inspire Joe, and inspiring Joe is the most dangerous thing you can do in a competition.
But Joe's running right. He runs all.
He runs
the
a
time.
lot. He runs nonstop. He's in much better shape than I am. I'm not saying that at all. He's in much better shape. He runs hills. But here's Ari wants to do no social media. And I said, Ari doesn't understand this because I don't think he's done enough television to know this. But like,
has a flip
it's
phone.
not inspiring to watch someone do nothing.
No.
Like it's not fun.
The fans
to watch
want
someone,
in on
But
that.
that-
You want to
A
watch
dance is the
someone
shit.
do something. If you said
So it motivates you.
yeah, if you said we're going to do a sitting still competition on TV for 32 minutes, you'd be like,
No.
oh, that's not fun.
Do a dance.
Dude, I
A
want to do the
dance
dance
is so much fucking
You guys should
bad.
get on steroids and do a dance.
To watch you guys.
Oh, I'm
dance,
definitely doing growth. I'm definitely doing growth.
To do a sexy dance.
Why not?
It takes so long to get any benefits from it.
I'll
bro.
start right now.
Do a pole
When's
dance.
the competition's in October.
In October, yeah.
Not really gonna help you.
Fuck.
You need
What
to have
about
some sick
Windstraw?
shit.
I want to do Windstraw.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Now
Yeah.
you're talking about Deca Anavar, all those
And
things.
then do like the Rock fucking Instagrams, all inspiration.
By the way,
With
the
that
Rock's
headphones
doing
on.
more than testosterone. He's doing derivatives
Oh,
of that.
no.
Name a steroid.
Come on,
Name
man.
anyone you want.
Decadol.
Yes, check.
Anavar.
Check.
He's doing it all.
Check.
Doing a whole fucking cocktail. His veins are all kinds of
He's
crazy.
the best shit money can buy. But why not?
Wait, are you telling me if I just got cocktailed up like that, I'd look like that if I put the work in?
You'd have to lift a lot of weight.
Yeah, but I think it inspires you. I think
And
they're
you
like,
have to be-
really.
You have to clean your diet up a little
Yeah.
bit. Like he's so. I know it's a bummer.
You'd get.
You be fit fat.
You do
Yeah.
Fit fat.
you do metabolize carbs much better, apparently.
Your body
though, right?
burns
Yeah.
higher than your testosterone.
And you can't drink alcohol, you get liver cancer, right?
Nah, what are we talking about?
By the way,
You'll be
that
fine.
Blanton's is some good whiskey.
Blanton's is great.
Dude, that's
whiskey.
my favorite. It's a derivative of
So
Buffalo
Scopa-
Trace.
so-
I kind of
Boy-
want to do the running thing just to see the numbers Joe puts up.
The running, Ari should beat the fuck out of all you guys. He's built for running.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
running is.
And he's a
Yeah.
psycho.
Ari, by the way, Ari is. You can't deny Ari, when we did Sober October last time, threw up legit fucking numbers.
No, Ari's
You
my
did?
dark horse for you guys to do this.
100%. Segura is not in love with running, obviously.
No. And when I look at Tom, I'm not like, there's a marathoner.
Yeah, no part of Tom.
No,
was like,
you run. Rogan will become obsessed with it, and it's gonna be he's gonna
Rogan's
like.
not built for long distance running
But
either.
he can do it though. He's
Yeah.
a
He
can do it.
savage.
He's
gonna have
Joe's-
campaigns like helping him out, like
God.
running with him in the
Whatever.
deserts and shit.
Do
Joe's-
something you can beat him at. Dance. Why is he afraid of being a dancer? A dance
doesn't-
would get
I'll
him
tell you-
out of his comfort
But that's
zone.
not that. It's out of his comfort zone. But it's also the only to Rogan's point. It's not really. It is a workout, but it is tough. But
Dance class is. I took a dance class with my daughters for an hour.
you gotta be
I was
creative.
pouring sweat. Now I am
No,
not
I
in great
hear
shape.
ya, but
But I thought
it's
he
not
doesn't
like as
wanna-
mentally tough as like
It's
long
not.
distance. In
He
the
doesn't want to
fucking
leave it
desert.
up to the. He doesn't want to leave it up to a subjective judging panel to decide who's the winner. He wants a legit
Numerical.
number. Which I
What else
look,
could you guys do?
What?
What else could you do? Though?
I
How the fuck
racked
did
my brain.
The four creative fucks. The only thing came up was long distance.
Ari every year is like, get off social media, get off social media. You'd be surprised how healthy you are. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, like I have tour dates to promote. It's like you're asking me to, like, if we're getting off social media where there's no podcasting, like you can't podcast, you can't promote your podcast.
No.
It's like, what are we talking about?
But there's a middle ground. Like I don't read any comment. I don't read any comments or anything.
Yeah, I don't
But
read
you can
comments.
post and all that. You don't read comments.
I don't read comments. I post. I put out content.
And then you get
But I
off.
think
I look at my friends and I get off.
Ari wants us to do it the way he does it. But by the way,
That's a bad
he's
idea.
a little
Dude,
full of shit because
Kelly
he is.
Slater. Is the surf option still on the table? That's Kelly Slater.
Oh, Kelly Slater just saw me.
Yeah, dude. Is the surf option still on the table? Why don't you fuck?
Dude,
It's
he
just 'cause we're all-
DM'd me and I swear to God, I got rock hard.
Dude, he is. Do you ever see the video of him falling off a surfboard in the tube, getting back on a surfboard and finishing the wave?
He's a legend.
Dude, Kelly, I grew up in Florida. Dude, we idolize
There's no
Kelly
waves
Slater.
out there, but
no one
whatever.
like
That's where he grew up, though, in Cocoa Beach.
But then he moved to LA to surf.
He moved to
You can't
Hawaii to
in
surf.
Florida.
Yes, he did.
No one
He
like
learned how
him.
to surf in Cocoa Beach. I surfed those same breaks he did. Monster Hole, dude, all that
Dude,
shit.
shout out to Kelly Slater. He started this clothing brand. I'm
did he
such a
DM
fan.
you?
I ordered his
Wait,
clothes.
what's his clothes? I'll buy them.
outer limits.
They won't fit us.
Why?
Outer limits?
I ordered that. They don't make double X. I ordered the XL. It came. It looked like a fucking midriff. Hey Kelly, you gotta make
real.
a shirt
is it
for a
called
big
Outer
boy.
Known?
And it's dope shit. It was like, oh, when you get off the surf, and I used to be a
Yeah, you're right,
surfer.
Brian.
I don't
Outer
know.
Known, yeah.
His wife, Tarek's wife.
Tark's wife, I
yeah,
know.
she works
But
at-
I ordered his shit like 7 shirts, and none of it fit. And you know what? I liked him so much, I didn't send it back.
You're just so big.
Can I tell you? Who makes all y'all shirts? That I love. I love their shit.
5'4".
No, fight.
5'4"
Roots of fight.
never made our shirts.
Roots of fight.
Oh, our shirts. Oh, Roots of Fight.
Roots of fight.
Sorry.
I got to tell you, I love.
Sorry, buddy.
Roots
Have you got
of
the
fight
new one?
shirts. Yeah, I just got it.
Did they send you the jacket?
No, I didn't get the jacket.
Jesse.
I love Roots of Fight, but what I have to do is I have to cut that tag in the neck out because I have tactile
Oh, that
issues.
giant. Me too.
I have to
too,
literally painstakingly cut it out,
Dude,
because
me
I love the
too.
shirts.
What do you mean tactile?
The tags.
Yeah, the tag, it just rubs
it's a
weird.
thing with me.
It rubs weird. So I was gonna
All
wear
tags.
it today, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear it. I haven't.
Hey, I want my sweats. I didn't get those fucking
I
sweats.
have them at my house. Sorry. Hey, do you?
Please bring 'em. I need 'em.
But the new shirt, you got the new one.
Yeah, I just
You
got it, yeah.
I can't
I
believe
have
they
a
didn't
King
send you a
Fight Club.
jacket. They sent all you guys a jacket.
I didn't get a jacket either. I only
I just got that
t-shirt.
shirt. Dude, I love those sleeveless sweatshirts they have.
fave.
My daughters have stolen them. They love them.
fave.
My daughters take anything Roots of Fight comes to my house, they sneak it and grab it. They have a Bruce Lee one that's like a it's a sweatshirt, but it's sleeves like cut off sleeves. Gone. My
Dude, why don't you make the machine workout gear for Sober October? Like sleeveless hoodies. The machine
Oh,
workout
that's a
gear.
fucking brilliant idea.
Yeah, dude. Sell like
Except I don't know where to get
I'd wear the
sleeveless
fuck out of
hoodies.
it.
Yo, Roots of
Sleeveless
Fight.
hoodies?
Roots of Fight, hit me up.
Yeah, but I can
Or do it on
I can
your
also help you with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
got
anything
you.
about that.
That would sell like crazy.
Dude, I love the Sober October challenges. I'm not I'm not averse to the running. I just
It's got to be a funner.
I feel like
there's got to be something. See, the only thing the thing that we lose sometimes is that we're comedians. Is like at one point last year I was losing my mind, and Tom's like, Bert, we're just comedians. Like, we're not elite athletes. I know that you make jokes.
When
about
you guys were doing the yoga thing, and Tom asked me about yoga, I got to be honest with you, man. And I'm not hating on yoga, but I kind of am. I fucking hate yoga. I didn't get much benefit from it. I know some people love it, and Rogan swears by it. And if it works for him, great. For me, I don't.
Rogan's super flexible, so you're gonna lose.
Dude,
yoga.
did you see the split contest we did yesterday?
Yeah, I love that he's trying to get you guys to do shit that he's been doing his whole life.
He's great at it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So why don't you do a weightlifting and fighting thing too?
Or how about instead of Sober October, someone try and drink as much as Bert? What's up with that?
Oh, that's not gonna happen. We talked about that.
But that's the same thing, right? Like Joe's so athletically gifted, and he does all these things. It'd be equivalent of you fucking having a drinking contest with him.
Joe is flexible.
Joe's been
as
physical
fuck.
his whole life. Look at that.
He's a beast.
Yeah,
I would love Joe's a little bit like my dad. My dad, because my dad tried to go to therapy, and he was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think I'm good. Like, I would love to hear Joe in therapy, because my dad, the guy, he was like, well, they told my dad, how often do you wash your car? My dad goes, every morning I get up, wash my car, and the guy goes, that's obsessive compulsive disorder. And my dad goes, no. And my dad stands up, goes to the window, goes, which car is yours? And the guy tells him, my dad goes, your car looks like a piece of shit. You drive around the city like that? And he goes, yeah, I don't got a problem. Go fuck yourself, and walked out of therapy.
Gangster, really?
Yeah, it's my dad's brain. He's like, nah, I got a nice car. I keep it clean. I want it to look nice. I want people to, that's the way my dad is. But Joe's like my dad, they're very similar brains. It
works.
Yeah.
It works for them.
Like Joe goes, no, we're running. We're running.
Yeah, I know.
All three of us have said we can't get into another competition that Joe simply excels at and try to compete with Joe.
Right, he's already ahead of you.
And all three of us crumbled. We're like, well, it looks like we're running.
No, I would have been like,
I'm surprised Tom went with it. I feel like Tom
wanted to do hip hop dance so bad. Tom wanted to do hip hop dance.
Yes.
We haven't decided. We still have time.
I want to see you guys do the hip hop dance. That's so much more interesting.
You know what you're doing? You're running.
Oh, we're running. We're definitely running. By the way, I've already got it in my head. Yeah, we're running. We're definitely running.
Why don't you guys let Joe run? Why don't you guys let Joe run and you guys just do a hip hop dance?
That's not, you can't do it.
When he's running, just fucking challenge.
Because it's fun texting back and forth for that month. And I kind of want to see, it's like.
I think Ari's the dark horse.
Dude, there was a guy for Trip Flip one time. We went in and we shot it at Greg Jackson's gym in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And we had two travelers. That was the premise of the show. We took two travelers to have an adventure of a lifetime. So the one guy traveler fought Tim Kennedy, and so and I said to him, listen, man, you're never gonna get a chance to knock out a fucking heavyweight champ. Like, you gotta take a swing at him, take one real swing at him, tug the tiger's tail, just one time. And the kid looked at me, goes, for real? I go, oh yeah, you got to. He gets in the ring with fucking Tim Kennedy, and they're play fighting for TV, Yeah. And then I just start going, tug the tiger's tail, and he takes a swing at Tim Kennedy, and
connects,
and he sees it in Tim Kennedy's eyes, like, oh, we're fucking around, huh? And all of a sudden, you watch this guy go, I'm done, I'm out of here. It was, but that's one of the things. I did it with Joe last year. Is I was making video because Joe would do videos like, I just ran 2 miles, sober October, I'm killing it, I'm here with Marshall, all right. And then I made a joke video. No one got the fucking joke. I go, all right, Joe, I've been watching your videos. I'm up here with my dog. You run 2 miles, I run 4 fucking miles. And I go, all right, Priscilla, where are you? Priscilla. And I pretend I lost my dog, right? All he heard was, you run 2 miles, I run 4.
That's all he heard.
That's all he heard. And dude, the next day he's on a podcast with Nikki Glazer, and he's like, I'm gonna break Bert. I want to break.
Yeah, that's
him.
what he said. I just want to break Bert.
I want to break him.
He's
and
psycho with it.
Whatever.
I would never get in a competition.
Whatever. For me, it's like, I don't know. If you're gonna have a competition, you gotta have a competition with a guy who's already doing it. Like, I don't know.
I'm already. I woke up.
A lot of people relate to Bert and Tom doing it, and
I wrote
Joe's an extreme.
Yeah.
Joe brings fun to it. He gets extreme with it. He makes us get extreme with it. We probably go out of our comfort zone.
Everyone gets better.
Yeah, and I woke up this morning.
Yeah, but the fix is in. He's still gonna win because that's all he does, and that's all he's been doing.
This is what's wrong with my brain.
You think you can beat him? That's why I love
Maybe
you, Bert.
you can.
You're full of shit.
I've already wrapped it up in my head. I stay on the bus all of October. I don't come to LA once. I'm out. I'm off the reservation. Every city we go to, I have them drop me off 30 miles outside that city on the bus, and I run my way into that city every fucking
30 miles is a long way. You're gonna stress fracture and all that.
You got to do it. Well, I'm gonna train for a marathon leading up to October.
So can I just?
When's the next marathon you run?
Oh, it's gonna be October 1st.
So do you know how sometimes they'll train like there's an Olympic long distance coach who trains his athletes. So just especially in the beginning as you're getting into it, believe it or not, you could do one of two things. One is they'll have you walk as fast as you can. Speed walk 7 minutes.
That sounds super gay.
No, listen. And then speed walk back.
I don't.
You'll build your endurance. You'll build
You know he's
your
not gonna
endurance.
write this down,
Huh?
You know he's not right. Like you say, speed walk 7
I
minutes.
have. There's a guy who's an Olympic. He's one of the most winning Olympic long distance coaches, and he has a whole thing about this. Or they'll take you on a treadmill, put it at the goal is
Incline?
to get incline, and you'll walk as fast at 4 miles an hour for 15 minutes. It's called the Beast. Good luck with that. But you will build your cardiovascular, your endurance, where you'll be able to run without having
You took it
stress
too
factors.
serious, dude. Get on EPO.
Dude,
Nah, it's bad for his heart. He's got to be careful.
Now you can be, not after you get a guy who's monitoring.
Doping, yeah.
dude, I'm telling you, because you start thinking in your head. This is what's wrong with my brain. This is what's immediately wrong with my brain. What if I beat Joe? Like let's hypothetically let's play that scenario out.
Why don't
If
you guys
you
have a
beat him-
walk competition? Why don't you have a speed walk?
Well, you just told Bert to do that.
yeah.
That looks so fucking weird.
But dude, it's
But like, what if you
were to beat him?
Can you imagine the?
Someone's gonna die because you guys can monitor it, right?
You'd have
Joe's gonna see like a day before, be like, "Oh, I'm 100 miles away from beating Bert." He's gonna run like 100 miles through the night or something like that.
Yeah, Joe would do
Crazy.
Joe does it. I don't have Joe's brain.
He doesn't. You guys don't care as much as he.
I go into a math of it where I go, okay, if I walked at a 4.5, that's 15 minutes. If I walk at a 4, that's 15-minute miles. Now, if I did 10 of those, that's 150 minutes. I start doing the math of it. Joe just goes, I'll do it until my dick bleeds.
Yeah, whatever it
I'll do
takes.
it until someone.
You know, it was weird.
They pull me off of him. I'll do it until his brain is not my
No,
brain.
he's different, but there's fighters like that. I remember guys be like, "I'm willing to die," and they're like, "I'm not."
I'm
Fuck
not.
that.
No.
As soon as you see me in trouble, throw that towel.
Yeah,
shit to
Nate
do,
Marquardt
man.
said that one
Fucking
time.
Throw that towel.
I did a
in.
podcast and he goes, "I'm willing to die."
I've never been that guy.
I'm not
Absolutely
that guy.
throw that
Dude,
towel.
have you
as
ever
fast as you can.
have you ever heard about like with yesterday? And then this is just scratching the surface. I said, so what do you think about when you run hills? He goes, that people are chasing me or raping my family on top of the mountain. And I go,
There's some demons.
that's what you
there.
think about? I just go like, I want to cheat tonight on fucking go to
me
Menchie's
too.
with the girls.
Yeah.
I'll run one more mile.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna have a Cadbury egg. Yeah, I'll run 3 more so I can eat that egg.
Yeah.
I'm usually
It goes
motivated
back
by
to your
food.
childhood. Were you safe as a child or were you not?
I was very safe, I think.
Yeah. See, I didn't feel
We
very
were
safe.
super safe.
So
We're talking about
fucking
eating
safe.
candy and shit to run extra miles.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about getting fucking
Dude,
raped.
I told someone I told someone I was molested and I didn't realize I had been molested.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that counted? Like that's how fucking safe I was.
What's the story?
I was running a half
old?
marathon.
How old?
Let's not get too deep into it. I was
30.
running a half marathon with Jim Florentine, and he goes, "How many concussions do you think you had?" And I said, "Oh, I probably had a few." And he goes, "Really?" I said, "I had one so bad they had to wake me up every hour and feel my testicles." He was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, like that's how bad it was. Like they had to wake me up and feel my testicles and dick like every hour." And he was like,
Daddy?
"Hey man, I think you were molested." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "I think you were molested." I go, "No.
my God.
That's like they give you a physical." And he goes, "No, Bert, they just wake you up."
They just wake you
And
up.
we were running. I laughed so hard. And I
Oh
was like,
my God.
I was like, wait, I was molested? And we laughed so. And he was like, I can't believe you never knew that. Yeah, they definitely don't have to feel your balls.
molested, yeah.
He think I
Check your
definitely
scalp.
don't feel balls.
She's like, well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Let's
Yeah.
see if you can get hard because there's a parasympathetic
Dude.
frontal medial cortex.
I have no it didn't hold me back. It didn't bother me. And we laughed hysterically. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, the look on his face made me die. He goes, "Yeah, when you get a concussion, they don't have to feel your balls at all."
Yeah, they don't have to do that.
So funny.
But yeah, I grew up very safe.
Sounds like it.
Very safe.
I think that's the problem with me is that like I'm everything they hate about white privilege. I go, oh yeah, I was saying this to you the other night. I go, I'm so shocked people care about things this much. Like I don't care about fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like I just go, oh yeah.
Me too.
Black Lives Matter? Okay.
I'm cool with
Sure,
everything. Yeah.
No
Whatever you guys
no
want to do,
commitment,
man.
Yeah, I'll help out.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm
See,
in.
I
don't
literally
care about anything that
extrapolate.
much.
I extrapolate. I go, well, if that idea gains hold, then what happens is order breaks down. Then you have the government collapses, and you have a civil war of roving gangs. So I got to buy guns. I go through the whole fucking.
I'm like Bert.
Me and Rogan will go. We'll go all the way
It's
down the
because
rabbit
you
hole.
guys were raised unsafe a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Really?
yeah. Very.
Joe definitely
chaotic.
had an unsafe life.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chaotic.
Yeah.
You know.
But and then a lot of people go, the comics have to be dark and have to be sad. I'm like, I know a lot of guys who aren't. And
No.
they're very funny.
I'm just silly.
yeah.
I
Silly.
like giggling.
So does Delia. So do you. I live to be a silly goose.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my dysfunction. Obviously, anybody knows me.
Delia's
But
super silly. You're
yeah.
silly as fuck
Yeah.
too.
I
You know,
live to
the
be silly.
silliest comic alive is
Delia.
Todd Glass.
Oh my god.
No
dude.
one's funnier than Todd Glass. You ready for
Todd
this?
Glass. I got one for
Hold
Delia.
on.
Go on. Go on.
I know what you're about to do. Are you about to read text from Todd Glass?
Yeah.
Please do.
This is
He's
the greatest
hilarious.
thing. If you are lucky enough to know Todd Glass, you'll get these type of texts from Todd Glass. I'll read mine first. You read yours.
He's so funny.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Bert, you know what would be fun? If we could just do a whole show and just have doctors and foods and presents, and it would be better for people that if they can't cook. Wouldn't that be great? We give them great tips, maybe. That's July 1st, July 2nd. Because you didn't get right back to me, I hope the next time you're in New York, there's another 9/11. 2 seconds later. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That was meant for my sister.
Oh, he's fucking
Todd Glass
great.
is the fucking greatest.
He's great. I get this. Delia, me and Brendan on the same text. He just goes, my bank account can't get below 1.3 mil, LOL. The bills come in, but I just keep making more. I just keep, period, making, period, more, period. Brendan, ha ha ha. I go, Chris. And then Chris goes, yo. I go, also Brendan, because Brendan laughed. He goes, then I just get this from Chris. There's a pause. Chris goes, I can fuck anyone in the ass. And I go, that's an obnoxious text. What? And he goes, male or female. I go, you simply can't be this disrespectful. He goes, you name anyone. And I go, me. And he goes, I can do it. Bro, I'll fucking come at you. Like, I'll drive down there and piece you up. I box. He goes,
Piece you
he
up.
goes, I'll fuck your ass no matter what. And then Brendan goes, ha ha ha. I go, Brendan, say something.
You know what we should do? We should do one of the funniest things ever. Were you on the email when Paige at the Improv accidentally sent avails out to everyone and CC'd everyone?
No. Or yeah, maybe. I love Paige.
It was brutal. It started off fun. This is gonna get shitty a little bit, but it started off fun with like, hey guys, I'm not available to do spots. And then someone's like, is everyone on this?
Someone's dead serious.
And
I
then-
can't do it.
And then someone wrote, and then Jeff Ross wrote, hey, are the Sklar brothers on this? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, when you guys do a spot, do you have to split the money? And they're like, yeah, we get paid the same as Brad Williams. We get paid half. And then Brad Williams goes, hey, why did I get mentioned? And then Eliza writes, hey guys, this is really annoying. Can you guys just take me off this text? And it was a shitstorm.
That's like someone taking gas.
Shit
Hold on for
storm.
a second here.
It was a shitstorm. I think I jumped in and part of that, but it was fucking hilarious. We should start a mass chat thread with all the comedians we know and we have on our phone and be
Oh my
like,
God.
hey guys, it's Bert. I just included everyone on this. I hope we can all have fun
You
with
could
it.
print a book with that.
Just say, want everybody to have a nice day. Just start with that, and you'll just get shit on. Go fuck yourself.
There's always that one person like Segura going, why'd you give him my phone number? Tom got a new phone number because I gave his phone number out on stage one night.
Did you really?
Drunk, yeah.
Oh no.
He doesn't know that totally.
Does now.
Well, he knows it. Well, he knows a little bit now, but I don't think this will get to him. You guys can keep a secret, right?
Some people have.
No one's listening.
I got drunk and I called him. I was doing a Calling Sick to Work show in Tampa, and I got drunk and I called him, and it went to voicemail. I said, let's leave him a voicemail. And he goes, the number is 213.
Oh, no.
And I just gave it out. I didn't realize I was so drunk. I was so drunk. You want to hear how drunk I was? I never get. I drink on stage. I do drink on stage every now and then, but for the most part, I'm stone sober on stage usually.
Really?
I don't like to drink on stage, especially if I'm doing like my theater tour, Body Shots World Tour, Auckland, New Zealand, June 15th. Sydney, we added a show on the 20th. The 22nd in Melbourne. 26th in Brisbane, we've added a show. And in Perth on the 29th, both those shows sold out. So we added a third show
you been out there
on the
before?
30th.
You're going out to Australia?
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
I have,
It's
yeah.
the best,
I love it. I fucking love it.
Really? I should do.
Oh my God, yes.
You've never done it?
No. Really?
The best.
Can I-
Chin
can I
went
tell
with
you what
me.
I would- can I tell you
look
what
at
I would
Chin.
want?
Chin, best place you ever been?
Yes, top 2 in the world ever.
What was number one?
I would even.
Oh, with Ireland too.
Word. Go ahead.
I wish I had known that because I would have just split the money with you and done the same size venues and us just co-headline
What a great
because
time.
I would have loved that. We would
need
have
a friend
fucking
out
blast. I don't have anyone.
What a great time.
I'm going by
You need
myself.
a friend out
I'm
there.
going by myself.
I would have went with you, Bert.
I would have
I'm
gone.
going by myself.
I would have opened for you.
I'm going by myself.
I would have emceed for you.
What was I saying right before that? What was I about to tell you the story of? And I was like,
You went
I
to
got so
Australia.
excited. No, and then I started doing tour dates, Body Shots World Tour. What the fuck was I saying?
Damn.
Oh, group chat.
Group chat.
Give the
Oh, yeah.
CC
Oh, Segura's phone. Oh, the drunkest I ever been.
Yes.
So, so I done this show. If you can find pictures of it on Facebook, like I do the meet and greet. I'm blackout drunk. I ended the show and they're yelling at the machine and I go, no, I'm fucking done.
Please
I just
bring
dropped
this
the
up,
mic
Jen.
and walked away. Right. I do the meet and greet. I'm blackout drunk. I wake up in a house.
What city is this?
Tampa. Wake up in a house I've never been in my entire fucking life. I get up and I'm in a bed and I'm like, oh my God, I'm totally naked. My clothes are on the ground.
That ain't gonna do it.
The
Chin.
first thing I do is I look around and I'm like, I go, where's my wallet? Where's my check? Like, I don't have anything. I don't have my backpack. I got nothing. It's like 4:00 in the afternoon because these calling sick to work shows I used to do happened at 11. I do radio. I drink at radio. I go in. We drink for the show. It would be chaos, right? They get done at 2. We'd stay at the bar and drink. I get up in this house and I walk out. I have jeans on now and I'm like, hello? No one's there. Hello? Never seen this house in my life. I'm walking around and I'm like, it's a really nice house. And I'm like, is anybody here? The phone rings.
You have
I
no
don't-
kidney?
The phone rings. I don't answer it. I'm like, fuck
No,
this.
fuck no.
I grab my phone. I look at my location where I am on my map. I'm in like such a weird part of Tampa. I'm like, and I grew up in Tampa. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I look around. There's pictures of me up in the fucking mantle. And I'm like, how they have fucking pictures of me like as a kid?
You're in a super fan's house.
The door opens. My parents had bought a new house and I fucking forgot about it. And I was in their new house. My dad
hilarious.
walked through the fucking door. He's like, hey, what do you think of the new house? I'd never seen it yet. And I was like,
scared.
oh my fucking God. I thought I had fucking been kidnapped by a super fan.
That's hilarious.
Dude, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, Tampa. I don't do this calling sick to work shows anymore.
Dude, what's his? That's a while ago.
That's you put.
Bert Kreischer's credit card was stolen. 40,000 charged. That's
Was
not
it?
real, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds right.
Did that happen?
Yeah, I think it was Lakers tickets.
Someone charged 40 grand.
Yeah, it's church Lakers tickets, and I think that's the story. I know that when it got stolen, they bought like courtside Lakers tickets. So then they call me and they tell me, hey, this is a while ago. They go, your credit card was stolen. They've used it to buy Lakers tickets. You didn't buy these things. I said, no. And they went, okay, well, we're going to, just so you know, we're going to be down at the arena and we're going to arrest those people that bought those tickets. And I went, oh, cool. I go, hey, man, what happens to those tickets? And they're like, huh? I said, well, like, obviously no one's sitting in those seats.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, well, I think we're going to just commandeer those seats. The cop said that. And I was like, oh, so you guys are just going to go to the fucking Lakers
Yeah,
game?
damn right.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah, give me the tickets,
Yeah.
man.
That's like when you're on a plane and there's like there are empty first class seats.
It drives me nuts. And like
And nobody's allowed to sit.
But also when like a mom with a baby walks by, I'm like, dude, give her the fucking seat.
seat.
Yeah.
No one's sitting here.
Yeah.
They won't do it.
It's so weird, man.
But it is weird when you, because sometimes once you offer something to
No, I
someone
guess-
publicly,
yeah.
then everyone goes, oh, well, I'll just take that from him
well,
too.
also you'd have to so what happens is, I know what would happen. You got an empty first class seat and you go, we'll choose you. And then the other guy goes, why won't you choose me? What is it
Well,
about
but
me?
you don't even have to make an announcement.
I gotta
But the
live.
lady with the 2-year-old, you know, it's like,
My wife put me on blast on that on a flight. We're sitting in the exit row. I'm sitting in the single seat. She's sitting in the one with 2 seats, right? But it's extra leg room. And there's a seat open next to her And I know that. We know that that's available. And I'm like, you have that whole row. I'll take this. We'll get the whole row to ourselves. A guy walks by who's like 6'6", like it looks like a ball player, right? Like a pro athlete.
He's white out.
And he sits. He is white, and he sits a seat in front of my wife, and his knees are all cramped up. And I just look and I go, hey bro, you want this seat? And he goes, huh? I said, the seat next to my wife's available. We were gonna have the whole row, but you look uncomfortable. Why don't you have this single seat? I'll sit next to my wife. And he goes, hey man, I really appreciate that. And I go, of course. He sits down, and my wife goes, why didn't you give it to the tall girl or the overweight girl? Why wouldn't you give that to? And I go,
yeah.
And I go, what do you mean? She goes, because they have no value to you. Because he has value to you.
That's what
Because
would
he's
happen.
a man and he's bigger.
That's
and
what
you
would
look at him
happen.
and you go and you cuck up and you're like, hey bro,
You
want this
cuck
seat?
up?
You didn't even
Yeah.
recognize.
I didn't even. I go. I didn't. I go
so
there.
funny.
I go. There's women on this flight.
Yeah.
I didn't even see them.
Yeah, yeah.
She goes, yeah, they have no fucking value to you. And I was like,
Oh my
really?
God.
No, they're more flexible.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Dude, I was like,
you
I
can't
literally,
fucking
it
win.
must have been a parade of fucking whores just walking past me. Just the Omega Moose. What was it? What was that?
The Omega
What
Moose.
was that the one from, you remember when Booger opened the door in Revenge of the Nerds? Was it the Omega Moose?
I don't remember.
I forget.
Revenge of the Nerds? And
No,
they
I
all
love
just start
that
walking?
Movie.
You've never seen that movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great movie. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
Old
because of that, I fucked up putting a condom on for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember when you really got to know this movie. I watch this movie a lot, but they walk the two nerds in, the alphas do, the alpha omegas, and they see two sheep there, and they go, gentlemen, and they go like this with condoms, and they rolled out. They like,
Oh, right.
they had them unrolled, and they just went blink, and I went, oh, so the first time I put on a condom, I go, you got to unroll it like Revenge of the Nerds, or the way my mom rolls my socks up, because it was all rolled up. So I unrolled it thinking that's how you put on a condom. I never put on a condom before. I'm 17 years old. I go to slide it on, and when I push it over, air's trapped in the side of it. And as I push, it just inflates. And I'm like trying to squeeze the air out of it, like I'm making balloon animals.
Yep.
And so I fucking ruined that condom. That's the first time I tried to put a condom on.
Who's the girl? Do you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. Yeah. Do you want to hear
Were you
that?
dating or was it a one night stand?
Dating. So I go out to Jeff Hartley. He's in the living room. We're watching Pet Sematary. He's with his girl. We had two condoms. We got them at
You're
an
17.
Exxon. 17 years old. We got them in an Exxon on the corner of Dale Mabry and Ehrlich. So I go over.
Shout out to Exxon.
So I go over and I go, hey man, I need that other condom. And he's like, you already did it? And I go, it's long story, it was broken. And he was like, all right. So I grab it. And then words like reservoir tip, pinch the reservoir tip make sense to me. I go, oh yeah. Roll it over. Even putting it on felt good. I was like, woo.
I thought it always felt weird.
Oh, this is the first condom I've ever put on in my life.
I hear
other
you.
than the one where I made the balloon animals. So then I get on top of her real time. One, done.
That's right.
Done.
One pump?
One
right.
pump.
That's
I'm
right.
done.
Oh, wow.
Done.
17? Of course.
Caught me so off
Not
guard.
me, man.
Really?
You didn't suffer from premature ejaculation?
No.
Oh, bro.
Well, I did all through my 20s.
You one pump? Was she like, what?
She looked at me dead serious, looks at my look on my face and goes, are you going to put it in? I missed her vagina. I fucked between her butt cheek and the bed and came. I didn't even fuck a person.
Oh, no.
I fucked a mattress.
And you came.
And then I had to fuck her
you
now
have to-
with a compromised
you have to-
condom.
yeah, you have to
with a
pretend.
compromise. It was like going on a hike going,
like-
hey, why don't you get those dry socks and shoes, jump in the river real quick. We'll go for a
Then
hike.
yeah.
Dude,
Can't
it
feel
was
anything.
It's such a bummer.
Your dick's barely. Well, at that age, you're good to go. My first time, I never fucked with a condom. I mean, I've never like jacked.
You
off
were
a
never a
condom.
big condom wearer, were you?
Still not. They're for pussies. So,
Dude, I fucking come on.
come
Who
on.
wears condoms?
What are we doing? Syphilis? Bring it. Am I right?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Why did I
I'm sorry,
fucking reach
chlamydia
that?
who?
No, come on, dude.
no, but,
I high-fived you on that.
I even think if I had my first gay experience, I'd be like, bro, you're putting on a condom?
Like, dude,
What's wrong
what
with
are
you?
What kind of bitch move is that?
The fuck, dude? Raw dog me.
Yeah,
Raw
come on,
dog
dude.
me,
Raw
baby.
dog.
Do you like that I'm getting fucked in this gay experience?
know. I
That in
was
this
like,
scenario, I just totally
dog me.
oblivious. I was like, raw dog me, bro. I want to be infected.
That was impressive. That was impressive.
But
man.
with
you're in touch.
the condom, I couldn't feel anything, so I lasted forever.
Oh,
and it was so uncomfortable. She was dry. It was a nightmare. Nightmare. No, not a good experience.
No.
Nightmare.
The
Her
next
dad
time-
walked in on us.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
And he was drunk, so he didn't realize what was going on. He was like, "Hey, it's the New Year ball." All right, you guys are tired. And then close the door. I'm like, tired? I'm balls deep in your daughter here, sir.
Jesus, you guys- so what would you do? That's what you'd say. You guys must be tired.
I just went quiet. I got stiff. And then he left. She was like, oh my God. I'm like, anyway.
Anyway,
Here we go.
as
to
you
the
were.
As I was
Don't
laying it
listen to
down.
me.
Was not very romantic. Was not very porno-ish. It was awful. Dry. Ugh.
That's a porn that I would like to see two virgins. Now, I'm not saying like 17-year-olds. I'd like to see two 20-year-old virgins have
Figure
sex
it
for
out.
the first time. I want to see, do they have virgin porn? Not, and I don't want to see
It's
a
a
guy.
fake. It's a
I don't want to see
fake.
a guy.
It's a fake.
All
bro.
fake.
It's fake.
You don't do it. The first time you have sex, it's not like, let's do it on camera for everybody.
Dude, you know what? Oh, I meant to tell you when you're talking about the porn, you're like, I like the taxi cab one.
I don't
The
know.
British guy.
I can't get
He
into
picks
it.
up the hot girls.
Yeah, oh, I've
And he's
watched all
like,
of
you
these.
know, you don't have to pay for the fare if you help me out here.
I don't watch porn anymore.
Yeah.
Do you still watch porn?
I watched porn this morning.
I don't watch it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched porn in so long.
Oh,
You're
I
a
watched.
psychopath.
I know.
Dude,
it just
I
doesn't
like
do
the,
anything.
I like
Use
the
the old memory
backstory
bank?
of a porn.
I don't even know. I don't even.
I need a good story. I
really
can't
jerk
jump
off.
right to the money
There's
shot.
one I watched that I got obsessed with, and it was called "Getting Fucked in the Ass on a Mountaintop." Right?
Okay.
And it was.
Well, okay.
Obviously, male,
Dude,
female.
if you
yeah.
can you just Google
I knew
it?
it.
Google it on Pornhub. Getting fucked in the ass on the mountaintop. Yeah, on
Chin gets
Pornhub.
very uncomfortable with
jump on a
this.
different
Pornhub. Who doesn't
Mountaintop.
use Pornhub? And
Chin, Chin watches black on white.
guys.
wait, guys on guys?
Whatever you want.
Getting
then-
fucked
All right,
in
what
the
are you
ass.
looking for? Mountaintop.
What's going on in
Fucked
there?
in the ass mountaintop. Fucked in the ass mountaintop. Here's what I'll tell
Bang
you.
Bros pisses me off. Never shows the money shot at the end.
It's that girl. It's that girl to the far right.
This one?
No, to the left. To the left.
one.
There, this one. Now look.
Alrighty.
First of all,
They're
I want
so
you to,
high up.
dude. They're first of all. My first thought is they really hiked.
I don't
That is
like
a
this.
vista. She hiked. What a terrifying hike to know. I'm just getting up
What
here.
a great workout.
To hit for him to fuck me in the ass.
What a great workout.
How bad was the hike down? How hard is this woman working to fix this relationship?
How much is she?
impressive.
How much is she getting paid to do this?
Dude, look at her. She
a
pronates.
9-mile hike
Look at
to
this,
the
Brian. She
top of
pronates. Look at her.
Everest.
Look at her heels.
She's gonna. Yeah.
Well, this is fantastic,
yeah.
Bert.
There you go. Now this is on a
Tinder
mountain.
date idea. Fuck her asshole on a mountaintop.
Look at this
Dude, she
beautiful
is
view.
hot.
Okay, ready? I love doing all the
I'm
backstory.
kind of anxious,
Where are they? Are they in the U.S., do you think?
I
no,
think so.
No,
I don't
absolutely
think so.
not.
Do you think they're in Serbia?
No, Brazil.
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say. I was gonna say Switzerland.
That's gotta be
traveled
America.
everywhere.
Ain't that America, guys?
Let me see what she looks like. Well, those undies are definitely from Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, but they're like old school Victoria's
Now, is that
Secret.
her hands or is that the?
That's
That's his hands.
Oh, he's European.
Wait, how flexible do you think?
She'd have to be super flexible.
I can't tell. The angle's
She'd have
so
to be-
weird.
She'd have to have an out of body
Look
experience.
look, those are soft hands.
Well,
this is European.
They're also coming
this
down
is
from the
European.
top, Brendan.
Are those her hands? Yeah. Look at her.
Dude. Does that not confuse it for anyone else?
No, it's not. The guys.
Well, she doesn't have the fattest ass.
All right,
in the
all right,
world.
all right, all right. Now let's pause here and let's go type in Brenda from the bar. Okay, this is the realest porn I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, how's that one end?
This one,
from
fucking
what's
silent
coming.
walk down a hill.
Coming.
Yeah. Are they like, well, let's hydrate up and get back
Yeah.
down the mountain?
Well, it looks like I'll be dripping out of
Let's
you. for the-
hydrate up.
Brenda from the bar.
Brenda from the bar. Where is she? She's
pop
in
it
a
up
giant.
anywhere?
What a way to
is
make
it
a living.
Brenda.
I'm actually kind
She's
of
in a
watching.
Giants
kind of enjoying it.
jersey.
I have a giant erection.
Brenda at the bar, maybe.
Never.
Who is Princess of the
Just
bottom
type in
left?
from the bar. Type in from the bar. Maybe it's not Brenda. It's Rhonda from the bar.
God, Cat
That
could
one?
sue the fuck out of
No,
us, right?
try Rhonda from the
Well,
bar.
I mean, we're just
porno?
watching.
Rhonda's seems
think
like it would be
so.
her name.
Is this a Me Too movement? Because Cat's there?
Yep, there's Rhonda from the bar.
Which
eating
one?
This guy's asshole right here.
Oh dear.
Well, okay, by the way.
Oh,
Okay, wait,
she's in
hold
his
on.
asshole?
Yeah, but look at yeah. but tell me this title isn't
Oh,
perfect.
it's Wednesday. It's early Wednesday.
You know what? It's
I've
play.
had whiskey,
Hit play.
and she is.
And
if
tell
you
me,
want,
watch this.
She
Wait,
is
hit pause.
molar deep in his
I
asshole.
want everyone to do the backstory of how this started, okay?
Okay.
Because as it starts, I say to myself, okay, it's a Sunday. The Sunday games are over on the East Coast. Her team's played.
Giants
He-
probably lost.
Hit play.
It's already frozen on me. So I got a virus
She
already.
starts.
Hit play again, Chin.
Oh my God.
It's frozen. You see my computer?
the Giants already lost. Have you seen this?
No, I've never seen this. I just threw that out.
She's
Did I nail it, Bert?
you nailed this so fucking brilliantly.
What's up?
Why, what
I
happened?
can't tell you.
Yes. Make sure you bring that up, Chin.
Why? What happened?
She's in a fucking Giants jersey sucking this guy's dick. She's wearing a Giants. And then you go, she clearly works at the bar. It's Sunday. The games are over. Look at this. She's in a fucking Giants
Midwest.
fucking jersey.
She's in is that a Ron Dane or is that a barber?
I find her strangely attractive.
Jackson.
Who would you
She's got
say?
such a great attitude, and
But like, you know that she's like, this isn't love, but I do this. This is what I got.
Dude, that's like, first of all,
That guy's
It says
horrifying.
MidwestFreaks.com. That guy's so hard. Here's the thing, though.
He's so hard.
Here's the thing.
I don't think I've ever been that hard.
She's raring to go. Here's the thing, though. She's not really a professional, is she?
No, no.
She just got off at like Bennigan.
She's
Wanna make
doing
an
a
extra
good
$600
job.
bucks?
She's
Yes.
doing a good job here. I mean, a little.
You can fast forward
There's
somewhat.
some real
Shane, you know,
gusto.
Look, she looked at the camera.
Hey, look how flat his ass is.
Yeah. He has a terrible body, but
He's
she's
the flattest ass I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
How's no one noticed this?
horrible. But she's
Oh, that is the flattest.
Wow.
What's she blowing on it for?
Oh,
she's
nothing worse.
She's got a great attitude.
Look at her. Look at her shoes
That's
match her
someone's-
jersey. Her shoes match
Real
her
fan.
jersey.
She's a real Giants fan.
Legit.
Now she,
Dude, that's somebody's straight up house.
Look at the lighting. Doesn't even match up. Where are they lighting? The
Why
couch?
is the light back there?
There you go.
Ooh.
There's been some
real
drugs.
nipples.
There's been some
She's
drugs in her
got 3
past.
tattoos. One's on her fucking face.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed the face tat. She needs to pay the bills
Yeah.
because she's not hot, but Brian's turned on. And here's the other. Here's how you know it's homemade. He had Hanes underwear on. Hanes
Yeah.
logo is in the fucking shot.
I bet Haynes hates
What a
that.
disaster.
Hanes like, God damn
But
it.
why is his hand behind his back? I guess for the camera.
Well, he has no idea what he's doing. Fast forward it, Chin.
How far you want to go?
Just go to the part
Let me
where
see when
he-
she starts eating his ass.
I don't approve of any of this.
There.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Go Giants.
Look at his tattoo. Corinthians.
Wow, and a hairy chest.
This thing's frozen on me again.
Yeah,
That's a good. That's a good.
Well,
that's a
we're
good
good.
picture.
We're good.
I think we got the idea.
You had a girl lick your ass,
What a
Bert?
disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
Jesus.
hasn't, am I right?
All right.
Yeah.
There goes my computer.
Oh, don't.
This is.
Well, you guys have the whiskey flowing.
Don't act like you're appalled. How dare you?
Wait. What? Why?
He goes, oh, all right, enough. What the fuck?
Here's the problem with my wife is that if I went to eat my
such a
wife's
blunt
ass,
question.
if I went to eat my wife's ass, she'd be like, "Hey, you can't eat my ass and then eat my pussy. I'm gonna get sick."
Yeah,
Like my wife's
legit
kind of
point.
my wife's like
Yeah.
a legit,
Yeah,
like
a germaphobe.
human.
But that's your wife, though,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I appreciate that you guys still have a dirty
Yeah,
relationship.
I haven't eaten her ass in a long time. That's my wife. Is like we did reverse cowgirl. I did this in one of my specials. We did reverse cowgirl one time. She's like, "What is it?" And I was like, "You don't even know what it is." She's like, "No, tell me what to do. I'll do it." And I was like, "Well, you turn around." She's like, "I face the wall." And I was like, "Yeah." She's like,
It must be pretty boring.
She goes, "I feel disconnected. Like, what are you looking at? My asshole?" And I go, "Yeah. We normally they don't talk like this while
Well, now
they do
I'm
it."
out.
Like, yeah.
Well, now I'm out.
Yeah.
Now I'm out.
Stop being clinical.
Now I'm out.
Yeah. Stop playing ignorant. Like,
Do I hold your ankles?
know what reverse cowgirl is first of all.
Oh,
Yeah.
We just
I don't
watched a
know.
lot of porno together, guys.
Yeah.
dude, that's the way I used to watch it in like ninth grade.
cock
Just
out
a
of our
huge
face.
song.
It's just fucking
Just,
rearing.
52 years
Oh,
old,
yeah.
hard as a rock.
That would
Hey
be
guys,
a
you want to
Bert-
see an accomplishment? My dick.
Hey, the thing is, that thing was more sad than anything. That was
Dude.
just like a regular
Yeah,
gal,
this
just got off. Giants lost.
She's
she's
got
molars deep in some guy's
She's got a
asshole.
past. So when I see a tattoo like that on the face,
Meth.
I'm like,
I think
yeah,
meth.
I do too. And I think to myself, you're hypersexual as well, and you're replacing
Probably
the
a great
addiction with-
babysitter. Mhm.
right? So it's a.
I like the backstories of porns. I
You
like
like
when
the
you-
stories.
Do you ever see a woman in a car, like a certain car, and she's got the dice hanging from the rear view?
nothing
She's got
better.
she's got the fake nails.
Oh,
and,
nothing better.
And there's some, and she's got
Tinted
that,
windows,
and
halfway
you're like,
rolled down.
You dance on a pole for a living 100%, and I really appreciate that. And
You know what I
find it
do?
very
I just
attractive.
pull up, roll my window, crumble up cash, and throw it and go. I love them.
Here's for nursing school.
Good luck.
Is it good luck?
Cash.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a nickel for every stripper I fell in love with,
Yep.
so many.
Duff Davidoff used to
You
say,
still
I get
go?
a heat. I get
I
a
haven't
heat.
gone in a while. I went with Brett Ernst one time, right? We're both in Fort Lauderdale, and he's like, yo, we're going to go out. We're going to party. We go out and party, but it's kind of lame. He goes, let's just go to a strip club. So we go to the strip club. This girl comes by, and she goes, you guys want, oh, my God, you're Bert the Conqueror. And I was like, oh, yeah. And she goes, my kid loves your show. And I was
Game
like,
on.
I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, do you mind if I get a picture? And I was like, yeah, I don't mind. She goes, all right, I'll be right back. She goes and gets dressed. And I guess backstage tells all the girls, Bert the Conqueror's out. All the girls'
you
kids
got
want him.
sucked off
They
that
all
night.
get dressed, and I take pictures out in the front. Ernst is like, dude, you're the fucking worst to be with at a strip club. They all got fucking dressed. And so I haven't been to a strip club since, except for, what's the one? You ever go to the one in Cleveland by the old Improv? It was called,
I don't go to strip clubs.
God, it was,
Diamond.
I'm such a prude.
it was so intense. I had to like shut it down.
Hey, man. Hey. Be cool. Last warning. Be cool.
We went to a strip club.
I'm playing all like, I'm like, I don't go to strip clubs either. I don't know what you
I've
guys
been
are
with you
talking
in some of
about.
those.
And he's
Be
like,
cool,
he's
bro.
like, hey, bro, don't fuck
Be
around.
cool, man.
We went to a strip club in
Last warning.
Norway. No. What's the last?
morning.
Stockholm. No. It was in one of the last cities we did in Scandinavia.
How long ago?
This is a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
And me and Mark Normand. And so we go to one, and it's called Waterloo. So we go over to the guy and we're like, hey, we want to get, is this place fun? He goes, yeah, but you guys need cash. We don't take credit cards at all, even for getting in. So we go, all right, where's the bank machine?
You knew this, though, yeah?
Yeah, but I thought they had a bank machine inside. Every strip
Yeah,
club does. And he goes, we don't. You got to go around the corner. So we go around the corner and we see another place called Secrets or whatever. So Mark goes, we should check out that place. We're already so close to it, and it's starting to rain. So we're with our tour manager, my cameraman, and Mark Norman. So we get money. We go over to Secrets. And we go, hey, guys, is it fun in there? And he goes, yeah, but, I mean, may not be the right place for you guys. And we're like, oh, do they do full nude? And he goes, full nude. We said, do you guys serve alcohol? And he goes, yeah. And we're like, okay.
Check,
Are there
check.
people-
What's the problem?
Yeah. And he goes, well, listen, guys, our girls are looking for like more of a commitment. And, and
They like to play.
huh? And we're like, he's like, the kind of girls they want to take you downstairs and like be with you.
You know what my brain goes?
There you
Hold
go.
on.
Well,
We're
I mean,
so
I
drunk.
I don't have to look. I get to touch too.
All we heard was commitment, and we couldn't stop laughing.
it.
And like,
Commitment?
we're like, so wait, they go down, take you downstairs, and like, hey, well, let's catch up on Game of Thrones. Like, hey, we should adopt a dog together. Like, we
Like a
could not
real-
stop laughing. And the guy's like, you know what I mean? Come on in. We're like, no, we don't want commitment. Yeah,
Hey, Mark Norman, the New York comic?
yeah.
That's your fucking guy on the road?
He took me. I took him with them.
Dude, he's
funny guy.
amazing.
I broke him.
He's
quick
so
as a
good,
bitch.
dude.
He's
What do you
like-
mean?
He went to go party
He's
with
so
me.
talented, man.
He went to party in.
I had no idea you guys were.
Oh yeah.
I've just been jerking him off for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, he's the best, dude. Next time he comes out, have him on the podcast. That guy is an open fucking book.
He's so
He's
funny.
got stories that'll fucking blow your mind.
How old is he?
35.
I don't know. 20 something.
Where'd you meet him
35.
at? He's a New York guy.
Yeah. I'd known him. I'd met him through Amy Schumer a long time ago in Portland, and I'd just known him, and I knew he partied, and I was like, "Yo, let's do Europe together." And I go, just so you know, I go pretty hard on the road. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I got you." Second day in, he was like, "I'm fucking tapped."
Yeah, no.
He was like, "I broke him quick."
Dude, he's so fucking funny.
He's hilarious, man.
Because I discovered him. I knew of him, but I discovered him because I was talking about this on Monday, but I was doing press in Cleveland. And he has this epic press.
Dude, you've seen that?
That dude.
Have you seen that?
I posted it.
That is the
It's
funniest.
the best ever.
Here, I'll show you the. I'll
He's
show you
so
the,
fucking funny, man.
Being around him makes you funnier, right? So, like, because he's a joke guy, so he's silly. He likes to giggle.
Real professional, though.
And so I came up with this. I was going to post this on Instagram, but it made Mark and I laugh, but my wife didn't get the joke. She was
What's
like, I don't
it says
get
Amy Schumer presents Mark Norman. She did his special.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's always weird when comics do that, right?
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Why did he used to open for or something?
He did. This is what I was going to tweet this. Tell me it made Mark and I laugh.
No expression.
I was going to mute Marley Matlin. she can't speak anyway.
She can't. I don't know who she is.
She's a deaf actress. who
Oh,
can't
Marley
speak.
Matlin, who was in Children of a Lesser God.
I was going to mute her.
Oh my God.
It made us laugh so fucking
It's pretty
hard.
funny. It's fucked up, but it's pretty
I
funny.
was going to tweet it out
Oh,
and then
great.
put it on
Make fun of a
Instagram.
deaf person.
And Mark and I were dying fucking laughing. She's very political, and I was like, "Oh, mute."
Does he headline shows himself?
Yeah. He's on tour.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I was trying to get him to go to Australia with me, but he's like, "I can't do it, man." It was like
much.
we
So
got him
you're just going
addicted to
solo?
Ambien. Like he was like,
You're just going solo?
going solo, working
Who's
with
going to
like,
open for you? Some
just
Australian
local comics.
comic?
Yeah, local comics, and then
I'd have to go with somebody.
it becomes
about it.
extremely expensive though,
It's so expensive.
because you got to
dude.
fly them out, you got to put them up, and you got to pay them.
I brought. I didn't bring an opener. I cold opened all my shows, those theaters. In
You just walked up there yourself and started it.
And this how it would start.
Jesus Christ.
Chin would announce, go, all right, because he's not an entertainer.
Yeah.
So Chin would get on the
You go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, licorice! Here we go. Super racist. No, I don't think that's how he talks, Bert. You gotta, haven't you been listening to Chin?
Hey, Bert, that would have been better because what he did was go, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. You know him from Fighter and the Kid and Showtime.
Oh, God.
Put your hands together. He's my boss, Brendan Schaub.
Great.
Respect.
Respect.
You did well. You did well.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's no joke.
I cold open for like the first year.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't bring anyone.
Yeah,
I want all odds against me. I figured it's like the worst case scenario.
I reached out to a lot of people. Chris DiStefano, I reached out to. I was like,
Dude, I love him too.
dude, Chris DiStefano.
He's
Have you guys
so
had him on here?
No. Me and him were supposed to meet up in New York. I feel like me and him are lost brothers.
He is.
Oh, he's a great guy. I love
next
him.
fucking.
I love this
dude,
guy.
I'm
He has a
telling
show
you,
on Comedy Central.
He's podcast.
I hang out with him with Duff. Good friends with Duff. He's great.
Dude.
He's a great guy.
Me and him were supposed to connect in New York. We were
Funny
going
as
trading
shit.
DMs. He keeps calling me babe, and it was a little weird, so I didn't meet up with him.
Cuz, let me tell you something, cuz.
Nah, he's the best. He's
Cuz.
great. Great
He's
guy.
so funny.
I had him on Something's Burning. I went out and did a bunch of episodes of Something's Burning.
In New York?
He had me dying. Cuz, you don't do the fucking slap the pussy thing? Oh, duh, bro. You gotta fucking blah, 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 blah.
He's our type of
funny,
guy.
great
He's our
comic.
type.
No, I've hung with him many
I think
times
that
with
was
Duff.
Schultz.
He's
He's funny
fucking.
as
I loved him
fuck,
right
man.
away. I go, who is this guy? He's a great guy.
Him and Mark, I want to get a house.
There's a lot of guys that I wish
That's
we
New
could.
York. New York fucking comics are just the best.
Dude, he came on my podcast and it was so out of the fucking gate. He was like, I got warts. Who gives a fuck?
I think I texted you once I saw it. I was like, hey, is he a good dude? Because I love his comedy.
He is so goddamn funny.
Yeah, he's
all of
cracks
those
me
guys. There's a lot of guys. Giannis Pappas, Andrew
great.
Schultz,
You know
Chris
Schultz.
DiStefano.
Does Schultz go on your show?
Yeah, I had Schultz
He's
on
a
my
beast.
show.
All those up and coming
He's a beast, and I love the way he's running this business. I think it's the same. I think he's got the same mentality us LA comics are. Is like, yo,
But in New York.
which it's harder in New York because everything's more expensive. If you want to shoot something, everything's more expensive.
But also in New York, it's to me, I feel like it's not as a welcoming community. It's more dog eat dog. We're out
a
here,
little bit, yeah.
Like there are some assholes in the game who are great comics, but in general, we kind of help each other out.
I feel
we
like
all
that
go on
was-
each other's shows.
But I
Circle jerk.
Let's get him on
I said it.
fucking
Who you had?
Podcast, Chris DiStefano.
Dude, call him right now.
Call him up.
Call him up. I
Call
gotta
this
pee.
fucking guy. Dude, when's Mark coming out here?
I'm calling him.
I have the biggest crush on him. Bring back up that porn of that guy balls deep in the other guy.
Oh, no.
What? Just kidding, Chip. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened?
Huh? Yeah, he's.
You should seen Cat's face.
Have you met Chris?
No, never met him. We were supposed to meet up in New York when I was
Just
out there
cyber
for
pals?
press. But he kept calling me babe through text. I was like, all right, well.
Nah, it's just a New York thing.
How do you spell this
I don't
stuff?
think
Oh, here
so.
we go. Here we go. Let's call him. Dude, he is so fucking funny. And he's just real as fuck. Like, that's what I love.
And he has kids.
Yeah, he's got a daughter. And
Yeah.
dude, she's. All right, here we go. Here's a real question. Does he answer when it comes from me? Or he goes, send this guy a fucking voicemail.
He's going to answer if he's around. He might be working.
What time is it there? No.
It's 4 o'clock there, dude. Or it's 5 o'clock. He's probably on a train. He's on the subway. He's on a subway, bro.
You think?
Yeah. They don't get service down
What if
there.
he picks up the phone? He's out of
What the
breath?
fuck you want?
Your call has been forwarded to an
What if he's just
automated
mean?
voice
Can't get the
message.
blood out of the curtain.
Don't tell the number.
3.
Oh,
No.
all right, let me go to the bathroom.
You going to the bathroom?
I got to pee too. Let's take a break.
Chris DiStefano. Hey, I'm sitting here, a fighter and the kid. Next time you come to LA, you have to do the show. I'm with Brendan and Bryan right now.
You're on the air right now.
You're on the air. You're on the air. You're on the air.
Fuck yeah, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
We're talking about how funny you are.
Hey,
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm going to bring my kid Pedialyte ice pops right now. She's got a sore throat.
hey, Chris. Why you?
Yeah.
I heard you were texting with Brendan and you were referring to him as Babe.
Yeah, I call guys babe that I'm attracted to, but you know I have to push down around the gay a lot because my father's still alive. But once he dies, I'll probably just come straight out with it. But I'm definitely very sexually attracted to Brendan, but I'm not openly gay yet. I'm pushing it down, so I got big triceps. But I do call him babe. It just leaks out a little bit. What's up, babe?
No, I got you.
What's up, babe?
Wait, is there
Very good answer. Now, let me ask you this.
As soon as he dies,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out.
Now,
like Elton
now
John.
you're a thick kind of alpha type, strong kid. Now, when you're gay, obviously you're attracted. Do you want to fuck Brendan or get fucked by Brendan?
I think most likely for Brendan, I'd like to actually get fucked by him because I want to feel like kind of like that prowess. You know, I'd like to be kind of like his subject for a night.
Yeah.
But Bryan, I'll hold you down and fuck you.
Wait.
Whoa,
Chris,
Chris,
is there any chemical concoction that could expedite these matters? Like if you had a drink or...
Yeah, if I had a Pinot Grigio and a Claret and D. If you guys give me, I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, if you give me white wine and antihistamines, then I'll be a power bottom. You can come on my ass, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna pass the whole thing.
Clarence and D. Hey, you know what the best part is? He's going to give his daughter popsicles.
Yeah, he's getting his daughter's popsicles. He's in a Rite Aid going, yeah, Claret and D and Pinot Grigio, you can come on my ass. He's in the fucking, they're in the aisle next to him going, don't get the Claret and D.
Yeah. If you ever catch me on Grindr and you want me to meet you in the fucking allergy section of a Rite Aid, you know what's going on.
No, I understand. Chris, come on, Fighter Kid. First of all, congrats on your hair, congrats on your big blue eyes and your strong jaw. I've said that to you in person, and you got some shoulders on you. So at the end of the day, it hurts me that you could hold me down, but I agree.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. I'd love to come on. Just whenever you guys want. Just let me know, because I probably at this point in my life, because my dad does have late-stage diabetes, so he's kind of just on the cusp of dying, so I can't just show up for the podcast. I'm going to have to jerk off a few times, or I will try to fuck Brendan on air.
There you go. That's the kind of attitude we're looking for out of you, young man.
That's a go-getter right there.
We love you, man.
Yeah. Love you guys.
All right, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Good luck with your kid.
Hey, man, White Males, we're back.
White males are back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
What?
Woo! All right, bye.
White males, we're back.
White males, we're back.
Dude, he is so fucking funny.
Dude, he's
oh my God.
great.
Pinot Grigio to Claret and D.
He kills me. Dude, there's so many of those guys in New York that are fucking hilarious right now.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon's moving out here. He's fucking...
Is he moving out here?
He's moving out here. Yeah. We did episodes of Something's Burning in New York. We did 10 of them. And dude, every fucking episode I was dying fucking laughing.
That's so weird. Mark Norman opens up for you because I was just fucking talking about him. It's so great.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's a great
so
comic.
good.
It makes it fun to be a comic. I can't get dude, obviously I love Burr, but like Burr's brain is so like dialed in that when you hang out with him, you come out a little heavy sometimes. You're like, yeah, fuck
so
women.
intense.
Yeah. But like Mark Norman's just always silly. He's like, what about this for a joke? Like I came up with a joke. I haven't really figured it out yet, but I go, we took showers, and I said in our rooms, and we got down, and I said, hey man, was the curtain like touching you? And he goes, yeah, it happened to me too. I said, the whole time I felt like a ghost was molesting me. And Mark goes, oh, it's a bit, you should work on that. And you're like, oh yeah, you forget you're a comic. You're like, God damn it, I gotta work on that. Like, and so he's great to tour with and really talented.
Now you're going to do a podcast with Steve Byrne right now.
Going to do Steve Byrne's got a movie called Always Amazing.
Did you see the trailer for this?
I saw the movie.
The Amazing Jonathan.
I saw the movie.
Dude, I had
like
no
the
idea
movie?
who that guy was.
Great. You didn't know who Amazing Jonathan was?
No, play the trailer.
Dude.
Where can they get this movie?
It's on All Things Comedy, I think, right now.
Okay.
Steve Byrne.
All Things
what?
Comedy. Steve Byrne's thing called The Amazing. It's about the Amazing Jonathan.
Yeah, Amazing Jonathan.
Dude.
Yeah, that should. Yeah.
There's a trailer that I tweeted.
That's it right there.
There it is. Watch this. This is really
Always Amazing.
How the fuck does this only have 72,000 likes?
It's pretty wild, man. He was such a performer.
And you've never heard of him before this, B?
I had heard of him, but I just didn't know much
getting
about
ready
him.
to clear out of town tomorrow night, so I just wanted to repeat to you how much I fucking enjoyed
I have that same coat, no
your
big
show
deal.
and how thoroughly entertaining and brilliant it is.
Put your head back. Okay, now you got to make this white thing fall in the funnel. And if it does, you win a puff
There. All right.
prop comedy was always kind of.
You're watching an hour and 13
the whole movie.
minutes.
No, we don't watch
I
the
was
whole
like,
movie.
this is the worst sizzle reel
I
I've
was
ever
like,
seen.
that's a long, yeah.
Amazing Jonathan was he was hilarious.
Yeah.
He used to do my first TV show,
Yeah.
and he would murder.
He's a monster.
Dude, he'd chew razor
Sorry,
blades.
I didn't know
Is
I
he
was
still
watching
alive?
the movie. I thought it was the trailer.
Is he still alive?
So he can't.
No.
Use
I was
his
like,
legs.
he
I was
is.
like, this
He can't
sizzle
use his-
reel
he
needs to
can't-
end.
Yeah, he can't use his legs.
Oh, what happened? Is it a trick?
He had drugs and
He had congenitive heart failure, and then he got stem cell, and it fixed his heart. But I guess
yeah, he has trouble now. He's
I don't know.
16.
I haven't. Yeah,
It's
he
so
partied
tough.
hard, man.
Yeah, hard.
Had to
But
party hard if he
anyway,
lost the use of his legs.
Well, but I heard good things
Partied
about
the
this
hardest.
movie and stuff. So
But he used to run marathons. No.
Oh, it's like, oh, fucking.
yeah.
Well, shout out to the amazing Jonathan. I know you gotta get going, dude.
No, I could do this podcast forever. Every time I love this.
The best,
We love
man.
having
So
him.
much fucking fun.
I said to him, I go, as we were going to the bathroom, I go, he's fucking a beast. And he goes, he's the best.
Oh, I want that to be my ringtone, especially in that fake
That weird.
He's a beast. He's the
He's
best.
the best.
We had some whiskey. Brian was too good for it.
I had
Brian
I had a
judged
few.
us for the
Yeah.
pornos that we
Oh.
like. I thought that was very strange.
Pappy Van Winkle, you know the whiskey.
Yeah,
so
really
Steve,
expensive.
Steve over at Scopa wants to do a real tasting with us. with
Send
their
us the
Pappy.
bole, bro.
No, he wants to do it
It's
together.
like a
at-
$3,000
at
bottle.
Chestnut at his other place. Oh, dude,
You can buy
you
it.
know what? I bet you I could squeeze you into the tasting. You're a whiskey guy.
Yeah, I'm a booze guy.
Would that
I'm a
be the
dream
funnest
guy.
night? Us in that private speakeasy with Bert?
Yes, at Scopa.
Yes.
100%.
Or we go to
Cocaine
Chestnut.
chicks?
Or we go, what?
Wait, what?
Or we go to
Uchin?
Chestnut.
Cocaine off a switchblade?
Do
What?
you want to do that? Because I can set it up.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I leave for Bali
They've
on
got,
Friday.
they've got really rare whiskeys, really rare. Like there's a back room. There's a speakeasy in Scopa. It's a secret.
You know it's never happening, right? So he leaves Bali on Friday.
I go to Bali on Friday, and then I'm in
We can do it
Australia
when
for
we come
3
back. We
weeks.
do it in
2
July.
weeks.
You come back when?
July 1st.
Oh, Brian, put it in your calendar. We'll
do it in
make it
July.
happen.
Yeah, I do it in a heartbeat. I,
I want
love
that
that.
Pappy
That'd be fun.
Van Winkle. I never tried it.
We could taste it and then make sure it's not poison.
There you go.
And then
you and
come
I.
back and bring
you
it
and
back.
I, and then
Yeah.
we'll talk to you about it.
Pappy
All
Van
right, done.
Winkles.
Yeah, let's.
The tour dates.
I'm in Auckland, New Zealand, June 15th. Sydney on the 20th. Added a second show. Melbourne on the 22nd, on the 26th. Then Brisbane, we've added a second show. I'm at the Met in Philly. I've also had a show in Tivoli, but those are sold out. I'm in the Met in Philly.
It's so
July,
easy to follow. Keep
July
going.
27th.
Come see me this weekend, Indiana Helium, Indiana.
Please get his
Indianapolis.
fucking please buy
Indianapolis
those tickets for
Helium.
Brian. Please buy those.
June 6th,
Hey,
7th, and
Indy,
8th.
Indy, I beg you.
June 7th, 6th,
I
and 8th.
beg you.
No, we're
buy
selling well,
his
actually.
tickets.
I found out.
No, you're not.
No, we are.
Hey,
We are.
Hey, I'm going to do you a solid. He's not, and he's lying.
we are. We sold it.
He
it for
sold
10
17
tickets.
tickets.
And,
He
it's
sold
doing well.
17 tickets.
it's actually-
Buy his ticket. No, I'm just kidding.
It's actually doing well.
Yeah,
I was
buy his
worried
tickets.
for a little bit, but
Yeah, I know.
But so Indianapolis.
Have you ever called you want to do a fun game before we leave? Hold on a second. You've ever done this? Let's go gay. Let's call the Indianapolis Club and see what they say about you when we ask. Indianapolis Helium.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a fun
Las Vegas,
game.
I'll be
Oh,
with
this
you and
is
Brendan.
fun.
Okay.
And come see me in Tempe.
Call
Tempe
the club.
Improv.
Are you there this weekend?
June 20th.
He's in
21st,
Indy this
22nd,
weekend.
This weekend.
Tempe Improv, but this weekend.
Thank you for calling Helium Comedy Club. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. Your representative is available beginning at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday and at noon on
We're
Saturday.
good. We're good.
If you're calling prior to this time, please feel free to leave a voice message.
Oh, my
or
dad's
simply
calling.
call us
Hold
back
on, no.
during our normal business hours. Our box office and club are open 2 hours prior to showtime.
Oh, they're not open
Answer your
yet.
dad. Answer your dad. I want to hear what he says.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? I'm doing a podcast. You're on the podcast.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Who's on it with me?
Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
I was telling
Still
stories. I
can't
was telling
make it.
stories about you today about the conversation we had at the beach house when I told you about eat shit cash checks and you got emotional.
I never get emotional.
That's my dad. I talked about the letter you sent me today about true health
Great.
is in
That-
wealth.
Next time I'll put personal confidential, okay?
All right. Well, we're wrapping up the podcast. I'm heading home. I'll give you a call in
Hey,
the
guys,
car.
Well, it's very nice meeting you guys. Take care. Have a good day.
All right,
See
I
you,
love
Papa.
Dad.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Well, Oh wow!
I call clubs about myself all the time to see how they sell me.
Really?
Not this
Back
year, but
in the day?
call the club and go, hey, who do you have this weekend? And they go, I don't fucking know.
Oh.
And you're like, well, could you maybe look it up? And they're like, Brent Kreischer.
Oh my!
And you're
God.
like, is he funny? And you're like, I don't know, man. And then you go, who's next week? They go, Joe Coy. He is fucking amazing. And you're like, God damn it! I did it with Joe Coy one time.
So annoying. Have you done Helium?
Not Indianapolis, no.
Indy, no.
It's
Is it new?
club.
It's new.
New club, yeah.
You're not
be
stressed
interesting.
out at all about it.
Come see me in Tempe, June 20th, 21, 22, Tempe Improv. I'm excited.
Burbank this Saturday. Rappaport and Fahim Hassan are with me. That's one giant show. That's Saturday night.
Wow.
I'm in Vegas with Brian. There are 50 tickets left at the Orleans. Then Calgary, Yuck Yucks, June 20th through the 22nd. And after that, I'm in Brea, the new Brea, June 27th through 29th. Get your tickets, tfatk.com. Bert, we love you, man.
Dude, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
This is The Fighter, The Kid, and The Machine. We're out.